What's up, Big Ray, Mr. Patriot himself, watching UFC, drafting, hanging out. You know, I am not a UFC guy. I'm a drunk guy right now. Very drunk guy.
You're a drunk guy.
I partied pretty hard this afternoon, and I'm not going to miss a show. So I'm going reverse of what I always do. I'm going to get progressively more sober as this show goes on, because I have myself a couple of cups of coffee ready to go. We have 311 tomorrow. I was like, I could keep on drinking and have like 30 drinks today. I don't want to do that because I have a big night tomorrow at 311. So I'm going to kind of just drink caffeine, and maybe I think it's not going to keep me up all night, even though I'm always up till 4 anyway. Who cares? Anyway, Big Ray. Derek is here. Kappa, who I'm going to the show with tomorrow, and what's up, trade night? Kappa. Ray, I think you're muted, Ray, or you're screaming quietly.
I'm now. Did you want me to say? And no. No, you maybe.
Derek, you have a 6:30 tea time, man. I feel like I'm like fucking with Derek's life. He's always on here 3 hours a night. He's a school teacher. He's a coach, and now he's playing golf at 6:30 tomorrow morning, and he wants to like draft with us. I love it though, Derek. For my sake, I don't want you to, because you're the American Sniper, Chris Kyle. But let's get it going. Ray, you ready to go for Underdog? Kappa, are you ready to go? We're going to do a fast puppy. I don't know if we can get all of us in here. Let me check real quick the sit and go slate. And it's not great. Let's see. That one is almost. We can do the $5 sit and go. Let's do this. $5 sit and go. Look at this. There are already some people in there. Look at that. $5 sit and go, guys. We have enough people in here. We will maybe. If not, we'll back out. Derek's in. I'm sure Kappa's in. Me and Ray, that's 4 people. That should get us to 7 people, and that should fill within a couple minutes. If not, we'll do a puppy. My worry with the puppy is we just don't get everybody in there, and we don't want that. So $5, 12-team sit and go.
Mine says 8 more to start. There.
Yep, same here. That's nice. Okay, cool.
Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you.
So
because,
good.
you know, we're worried about that. That would be great. Plus, you know, you scratch our backs, we'll scratch yours.
Well, Jules, the funny thing about my back is that it's located on my cock.
That's something Ray would say. All right, 6 more people. We're going to give this 3 minutes. If this doesn't get close to filling in 3 minutes, we don't have like waiting for 2 in 3 minutes. We'll just go to a puppy. My worry is we don't all get in the puppy. Anyways, Ray, what's going on, man? How's everything going?
Pretty damn good right now, man.
Hold on. I hear your thing in the background. MVP says, where is it at? It's below the tournament tab, MVP. Below the tournament tab, you will see $3 leagues. You will see $5 leagues. They're individual leagues. 12-team $5 sit and go. Currently constructed, we have 6 people. It'll say 6 out of 12, but it'll say half full. You'll see it in your app.
Well, mine still says 8. Maybe I'm in the wrong one.
8 more to go?
Mine still says 8. Oh, no, it's 6. Okay, we're good.
Okay. Jay, this is a $5 12-team sit and go on Underdog.
McGregor's right on his back.
What are the odds in this fight right now?
To be honest, I was not too sure. I'm sure it was McGregor.
You bet on it?
Like, no. If I would, I would. If a gun again in my head, I'd be betting Max Halliday.
I'm guessing that would be the bet. That's what I said to people. Gun to your head, huh?
Not even just putting if I wanted to bet money. Yeah. I love McGregor, but he hasn't fun a decade. You know what I mean?
Gun to your head.
Say somebody put a gun to your head. Said, do you want your baby to be lighter or darker? What would you choose?
Why is someone holding a gun to my head and asking what shade I would prefer my son to be?
I don't know. So
why is he putting a gun to my head?
He wants to find out what your preference is. So you're walking down the street with Will, and he snatches you into the backseat of the car, and now he's got a gun to your head. You want a lighter or darker baby? What shade? What shade?
Get away from me.
What color is the guy holding the gun?
He's mocha, right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
50-50. You want it lighter or darker?
I would say on the lighter side.
See?
McGregor fucking playing Dr. Ray. McGregor fucking tore some sort of ligament in the fucking. They called the fight. He tore his fucking Achilles or his
already.
Hammy. Oh yeah, it's over. Yeah, that's over.
He lost.
He's over.
Come on.
It's in Vegas. How much money people paid? Oh my God.
So what, it lasted 20 seconds? Like a premature ejaculation moment?
Dude, he lasted a little longer than I would have. So, yeah. 15, 10, I'm about 10, so he's 15, 20 seconds. It was literally, it might have been 30 seconds to be perfectly honest with you. Wow. That is, not because he got knocked out, just because he
just fell.
No, he sort of fell, and then he got up, and he I don't know. To be honest, it sort of looked like he might have pulled a hammy, whatever leg it was. Oh, that's what it was. He would do.
Jay, you should join. Hold on, Jay, join it. We need more people. Join it. I have a nice. This isn't a great description of the fight. I found a good clip that we both love that makes a little sense about premature stuff. And let me know what you think.
I brought a little bottle of spermicidal lube too.
And one little bottle of spermicidal lube?
Yeah, one little bottle of spermicidal lube.
Evan, that's psycho shit, man.
It's not.
It's like Charles Manson shit. What do you think Becca's gonna be psyched that you brought a bottle of lube? Oh, Evan, thank you for bringing that lube for my pussy. I never would have been able to handle your fucking 4-inch dick inside my pussy without that gigantic bottle of lube.
Okay, so now we're looking at the fight. Well, no. Admittedly, I didn't see what happened, why he got hurt. Now I saw the replay. He showed his age because what he did was he did a running jump, like a person who has a basketball off one leg to do, launch to do a dunk. He did that, and then he swung his other leg to air kick Max Holloway in the head. And when he did that, he literally just, because he's 37 years old, he fucking just strained. I think it must have been, it looked like his hamstring. So, or something like that. I don't think he's walking around, so it's not an Achilles, but I think it's his hammy. So I'm not saying, anything. I'm bad. I'm giving him an excuse, but that was just dumb.
Not a good showing.
Completely
not a good showing.
No, dumb on his end, dude. What the fuck are you thinking? I get it that you need to. Oh God!
I hope we hear what was I thinking tomorrow. A great 311 tune. Great 311 tune.
I think you're gonna be really upset.
By what?
With the concert tomorrow.
Why?
I looked up the set list and it's just every single song we've heard 1,000 million times.
From last night?
What
about the show, from tonight, you're saying? Because they played tonight.
No. I mean, have you seen better things or whatever the hell I saw?
So this show we're going to see tomorrow is the second show of the 311, the Wish You Were Here tour or whatever, or Glad You Were Here or whatever.
Okay. That's different then, because I was whatever I saw earlier this year.
Chicago being the second destination, they're Midwest guys, so they always put on a great show in Chicago. They play old school shit because they know that they have. Hold on, I am up. They know they have a lot of old school fans.
Just pick.
Well, it's an easy pick. It's Puka. They know they have old school fans here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Opposed to in Pittsburgh or some shit, for instance.
100%.
What are you picking at, Ray?
11.
We got Phantoms in here. What's up, MVP? He's at the 6th spot. Dakota's at 8. Jay is at 10.
Frig out Dakota. He's gonna raid me. I already know it. I already know it, Dakota.
You're at 11, and Derek is at 12. Good luck next to Derek.
Oh, hey, Derek. God damn, I have Dakota and Derek. Derek's not
Derek.
Dakota's not right next to me, but he's 7, and then I'm 11, and Derek's 12. So there's gonna be a lot of rain going on.
Anyways, guys, I am sipping on some coffee, and you're probably like, "What the hell is wrong with Rob?" He's hammered, and he needs to sober up. So
yeah, what is wrong with Rob?
Well, I have a show tomorrow. If I keep on drinking, I'll be blasted.
You have a show tomorrow? Are you and I doing a show live from 311? I mean, I'm down to do that.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? A concert tomorrow.
Well, I'm not. Well, I say that, but I also have the hookup for my cell phone for us to.
Apparently, I forgot to text Mikey back. I'll text him back. He said he's driving now. I already have a ride.
Yeah. So you're on. Yeah, you and Kaplan. Erica, right?
Yeah, I don't want to drive to Batavia and then have to drive home at fucking midnight. Like, no thanks, dude. That defeats the. I could take the train and have that. No issue there. So, anyways, if you want to hang out, Ray, come by tomorrow in the afternoon before you go to Mikey's. I'm grilling food, so you are welcome.
Are you grilling up
Brown at 10?
Are you grilling up squirrel and some?
No, dude. Burgers,
some raccoon.
Steak.
Wait.
No, St. Brown just fell.
So
to 10.
Xavier Leggett would not want to come to your barbecue. Is all I'm getting at.
Hell no, Leggett's way too classy for Leggett, bro. So
it's funny though. It's funny because I people, and me included, when I hear him say the things he says, like when the shit they eat, it's like, oh God. But to be honest, it's one of those things. It's just a cultural thing. Like for us up here, when I say this is gonna sound completely Ray-assery. No, not even jackassery. I'm gonna say Ray-assery.
You do.
But I'm just saying in general, we don't eat like wildlife in the Chicagoland area. You know what I mean? That's just not
squirrel. We don't eat squirrel, bro.
Not even like fucking like deer. I mean, like people do, but it's not like I'm saying on. It's just not a cultural thing. Like down where he's at, the way he talks about it is just a nonchalant thing, dude. That means like down where they're at. Again, nothing against them. It's just
it's like Michael Vick back in the day with dogfighting. Like that was normal behavior where he was from. And happens to be against the law.
Good. No,
well, thank you. I know it was a very good comparison because I'm the GOAT.
No, but it is. I'm saying, unfortunately, it is a very good parallel. Like, it's a different world. Eating, Rob, one of our favorite movies, Django Unchained. Poor little squirrels.
Yep. Rashee Rice off the board. This guy goes Jefferson, Rashee Rice. We got some wild stuff going on here. And St. Brown to Jay at 10 is just, I've never seen St. Brown fall to 10. I've just never seen it. I've seen a lot. Not seen that. Jay's got to be super happy. He goes St. Brown, Chase Brown. Buy issues there, but I would have gone St. Brown and Derrick Henry, but that's just me.
Well, I took one of your most hated players, so don't you worry. I love your grade for that.
Oh, Marion Hampton? Ew, dude. We talked about it last night. Marion Hampton has the same exact rushing and touchdown prop as fucking Quinshon Judkins. So you just took Quinshon Judkins in the second round.
So you think?
Yeah. Factually speaking, Quinshon Judkins is at 900 yards and 7.5 touchdowns. Marion Hampton's at 7.5 touchdowns and 900 yards. Now, the passing game usage will be better for Hampton. This is half PPR. Yeah, I want Hampton over Judkins. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Hampton's being picked 15th and Judkins being picked 55th. That is a 40-pick gap. No, thank you. Oh, my God. I just got Kenneth Walker super late. Andre, Rob, do you expect a big year 2 from Genty? I do, man. I like Genty much more in full PPR. In my mind, Genty in full PPR, you can make an argument for Genty at pick 9, pick 8. Half PPR, which is what we're doing right now, Genty and Barkley is a struggle for me in half PPR. I think I want to take the young guy in Genty, but that's the range, right? Pick 14, pick 15, maybe pick 13. I just like Genty so much more in full PPR relative to the other running backs. Now, in half PPR, I'm still taking Genty because I want running backs in half PPR. I get that. But I want James Cook. I want Barkley. I want Derrick Henry all above Genty. In full PPR, I'd probably take Cook over Genty, but I'm not taking Barkley or Derrick Henry or Hampton or any of those fucking guys. Ray, what are your thoughts on Genty? Year 2.
Well, clearly I like him. So here's the thing, though. More importantly, why I like him is because besides him coming out of college and being a great talent, more importantly, going into this year, adding a great offensive coach, which goes a super long way, especially first off, his dad taught him football. You know what I mean? Not to say, but that's everything and anything. But let's look at Kyle Shanahan. who unfortunately hasn't won anything, but he has been a great coach. And with Kubiak, adding him with just everything with the offensive line, more important. That's the biggest thing with me. With the offensive line, that's the thing where if Genty can just get back to where he can get to where he was in college, at least find that nice median between his college, which is unreal average, to where his first year rookie average is for yards per carry, finding the middle, which I think with the offensive line investment they had made will go a long way. So I like him. I like him in the first round, dude. I mean, that's just me. But
Jedi asks, you can only pick one dude as your last pick for the rest of your drafts. We're talking about, I do a lot of these underdog drafts and best ball drafts. Who would that be? It's probably Torrey Horton. Torrey Horton is probably my answer because I love Torrey Horton. That's a weird question because that's kind of a spot we want to diversify a little bit. I'm down for taking a lot of the same guys. Keon Coleman, I take a lot. Torrey Horton, Tyquan Thornton. I'm just giving you some names out there. I don't take running back in this spot. I take receiver. It's got to be receiver because we're looking for a guy in a good offense that's a third receiving option, right? And Keon Coleman has a chance to be that. Torrey Horton has a chance to be the 2. Those are my answers. It's not a ringing endorsements at all. Jedi says, I hope that coffee is spiked as fuck. Dude, I've had enough booze today. A lot of booze today. I'm struggling. I'm trying to speak clearly. It's a struggle. I'm not going to miss a show, though, guys. So I'm doing what I got to do to power through. I told you guys, it's the reverse of every other show you've seen where I get progressively drunker. I start off relatively sober, a lot of times very sober. I am starting off hammered, and by the end of the show, I'm going to be like answering math equations. I'm going to be like, I'm going to be like Goodwill Hunting, you know?
Answering math questions. How about you answer me? What is 2 + 2 equals what?
4.
Oh, because you know what? Some people say equals 5, and they are dead set on that. They're dead set on it. I'm glad you
Dakota's happy with McGregor getting knocked out. US.
Again, he didn't technically. I mean, he did, but he
knocked himself out essentially.
Yes, I mean, like, again, I'm not totally trying to sit here and say because I like McGregor, but like he totally fucked himself because Dakota or whoever said that Jedi. It's like he was an idiot though. That again, it's self-inflicted jackassery. Rob, I'm telling you. Imagine if I was at you and I thought I could just jump off one leg and then just 180 the other leg into your fucking head. And that's when he tore his hammy. Like, and then he tried for about another minute and that was it. Fucking jackass.
Can Bucky Irving outscore Breece Hall? I want your percentage chance in full PPR. We'll call it full PPR. That helps both of these people. Bucky and Breece Hall. What are the chances Bucky outscores Breece Hall in full PPR? Breece Hall is going around pick 26. Bucky Irving going around pick 50.
Well, I would say so. Based on so you're saying who do they pick? Who do they have? They're asking who compare, or do they have both?
No, the question is, can Bucky Irving outscore Breece Hall? And what the question is what's your? I'm asking you what percentage? What percentage does Bucky Irving outscore Breece Hall this year? If they play this year 100 times, how many times is Bucky Irving? 33%.
Yeah,
that's pretty fair.
But I mean, personally, I would like to go more towards 50% because I do love Bucky's his talent, but he had major injury. There's a lot of not super major injury, but a big enough injury that hampered him over time. And then in general, just what's going to it's a total new offense, it seems like, without Mike Evans.
33 sounds really fair. It should be lower based on their draft costs. You know what I mean? Like it should be 25% with where they're going ADP wise. But I think Bucky's one of those players that we know has extreme upside. We saw it as a rookie. He's tied to a way better offense than Breece Hall. And I think we're all underrating, Braylon Allen and Isaiah Davis in that backfield. We're all like, okay, Breece Hall got paid. He's going to get all the work. Well, no, he's not because they like both those guys. I think that he is in less of a committee than what Bucky's in. but Bucky's in a better offense. Doesn't that equal out? Like they should be going 1 round apart, not 3 rounds apart.
Right. Well, and that's where, like, me personally, if I can pick up Bucky, I love picking up Bucky. Where his ADP is right at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, not to say I don't like it, depending if Breece Hall, how my team is built, whether I have Breece Hall on my team for as early as he's picked is a whole nother story. But when you're picking Bucky or Irving, I'm sorry, that especially with his ADP, he's usually he's not. I mean, for me, I have had him as my running back 2, but can be and usually is a running back 3 if you have a strong running back room. I don't know. I mean, I'm with you. It's one of those type of picks that makes your team strong if you wait on a running back. If you can pick,
Mark, Genty in a super flex 109. No, dude. A dynasty startup, I understand that one. But I don't know, man. It's a super flex. That seems early for any running back. I know Genty's super young, but we're not taking a running back that early. Twain, I need to see everything before I answer this question. I think it's a little young. Sorry, it's a little young. I'm drunk. I think that's a little early. Personally,
young, early.
Any running back in a super flex, they have 5 or 6 years shelf.
Fuck you, Dakota. I told you don't do it. You did it.
10 years of shelf life. So
awesome, man.
Twain. We got to get Twain into the community. Everyone, like, we will help. I will personally help you draft. I will be on a fucking Zoom call with you, depending on the tier you get into, and help you draft your team. We're going to win a lot of money for you. But answering these questions are very tough without knowing the settings and everything else. Like, it's going to be rough for me to answer. I'm not going to give you – I don't want to give you bad information based on not having enough information. But, yeah, that seems a little early in a super flex. Typically, you're going to have Gibbs and Bijan going in the top 5 because they're, the best running backs. You're going to have Jamar Chase all going in the top 6. But then you have 6 quarterbacks I would take over Genty. So now we're already looking at pick 10. And I'm not taking Genty over Puka. I'm not taking Genty over JSN. So now we have 5 position players I want to take over Genty, and you're at the 109. I would still take Josh Allen. I would still take Lamar Jackson. I would still take Drake May. That right there, we're already at the 109. So no, Brock Bowers needs to be considered in that spot because he's so young. Brock Bowers is like 22. Huge advantage at tight end. So we have to figure this out for you, and I'd love to do that, but I can't do that without all the proper information. So I'd love to have you in there. And we will help you out. Argentina won. So happy. Some dude cashed $900K on Holloway. Did anyone get the pin up for Mouse Maxim Girl in your room yet? Not yet, man. I have some space. I could always move some things around, Dakota. Dakota is such a he's funny. And Dakota is
he's such a greedy turd.
No, you don't get it. It's an inside joke, but I love it. Thank you. Great comment. We love Dakota.
Of course I love Dakota.
He's a pretty handsome gentleman, too, if I may say so myself. I just said it. He's handsome.
Yeah, now I now understand that you want to gently insert yourself.
100%, man. If I'm allowed, probably not allowed, but I'm not allowed to.
I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. Eat the skin. I'm not allowed.
I'm not allowed.
Hey, D, can you skin my apple? Fine, Dennis. I will skin your apple. Charlie in the house.
Dakota says, why gently? He wants it firm.
So you want to get raid in the A on Saturday. Got it. Perfect.
Yes, he does.
Oh, Dakota.
I mean, Mark, what's the score? Is it 6 for a passing touchdown? Is it full PPR? Those things all make a huge difference in like what my assessment of it. Kyle says you stack DJ Moore with Josh Allen. Yeah, I mean that's the obvious stack. I much prefer Shakir and Dalton Kincaid. I'm not a Kincaid guy, but in best ball, yes. Redraft, I don't stack anyone. Period. Ever. Like I don't stack in redraft, so
Ever.
I would not stack. Period. No, unless it's Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. What's the point, man? Like,
well, that's what people do.
But in redrafts, losing argument. You know what sucks? If you stack, let's say you stack Trevor Lawrence and Parker Washington this year or something.
Yeah, I got it. But you go on. I'm sorry.
Well, that's not a bad example. They have a lot of receivers, but give me.
I just wanted you to tell the group.
Okay, let's say you stack.
When I said Burrow with Jamar, and
the upside's unreal, man. I'm not saying the upside's not unreal, but the downside is one of those players gets hurt, right? It affects the other player.
Of course.
So now you have 2 injury concerns, which tanks your team.
This is where you and I, like you said, we. Clearly, the split in the road happens, and I will take my risks.
Yeah,
and
you win a lot more. You win, like, relative to your record and everything else, you win actually more than me. But you also miss the playoffs a lot, which is what – hence you're saying, like, when the left tackle gets injured and you have the quarterback and wide receiver, it's going to hurt everybody. Like, I'm going to spread my wealth out. Best ball I'm stacking, redraft, it better be the best stack. Like, Drake May and A.J. Brown, I guess you could – I'm not going to reach for it, though, right? Because
no. Reaching is a whole other story. Nick's story, if you will. But no, in reality, yes, 100%. If you're just literally reaching a round or two, if not 3, because you and I we've seen like in our friend leagues, especially like that's why we love playing them. Besides having the camaraderie with our friends, it's like you reach for that, okay? Jeebus.
Full PPR. Mark, what is the buy-in of your league? Just curious. $200, $100, $300. What is the buy-in of this said dynasty league you're talking about? Jalen Warren off the board. Is that you, Ray? No, that's Jay. Okay, so looking at Jay's team here. He got Javonte Williams at the 403. Super nice. DJ Moore, Jalen Warren. You have Genty, Hampton, Higgins, Wilson, Brian Thomas. $100. Okay. Well, I will say this. We'll guarantee your money back, baby, Mark. $5 a month, hop in the Patreon and get in the community. I will help you draft your team. Usually it's for fanatics only. I love dynasty startups, and I also trust in others to tip properly when you win your league. Maybe you throw me $30, but I got you, bro. If you're interested, we have Dakota says 311 goes on at 7:55, plays for an hour and 15 minutes. Is that for real? Hour and 15 minutes? It fucking better not be. We do love champagne though, right? Champagne's the better version of amber.
Yes, no doubt.
Juan Stefani. No way an hour and 15 minutes. That means they're done at 9 fucking 10.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to play an hour and 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So I've heard.
We'll look at the set list from last night. I really hope not. I'll be very upset with that.
No worries. I'm going to be very upset as well. Who do I?
What's up, Shamrock? What's going on, buddy? Interesting night for us and the show and me myself. There's no way to do a drum solo if they have an hour and 15 set. That's 75 minutes. A drum solo takes up fucking 9 minutes. God, I hate Amber so much. It's a huge 311 fan. Like, when I hear that song live, if they play that live and they only play 18
Rob's energy is not so Amber. Oh,
so bad, bro.
Rob just gets so fucking angry.
It's terrible.
Well, why can't you just chill?
Whoa.
And just not be angry when the song comes on? Whoa.
Ray telling someone not to be angry is probably the funniest thing I've ever heard. You're a pretty chipper person usually, but when you get angry...
Biggest oxymoron ever.
It's a big oxymoron, man. Don't ever tell me not to
shut your fucking
I
like that. How do you like that?
Hold on a second. What are you saying to me?
He had a meniscus issue, which totally tanked Derrick Rose's career.
I love that clip. I love it. We love it, guys. We love it. We just love it. It's the best.
Yeah, Dakota.
Play it again.
Rob and I have heard Amber every single 311 song or every 311
No,
concert.
not every. I would say half of them.
What?
I've heard him live 20 times. I probably heard him 11 Ambers.
They played every concert. It's guaranteed.
No, they play Beautiful Disaster down equally, if not more. All mixed up. Those 3 songs equally as much.
All mixed up. Amber and the other one he said, yeah. Beautiful Disaster.
Fucking gross.
I do love Beautiful Disaster better than all those others.
Yeah, because it has the dual guitars, and it's just a better song in general. But it's a better live song, especially. Like that song is, it's played for the couple. It's played for the couples out there, right? Like, but they have other soft songs they could play, but everyone knows that they want people to dance together and get all chubby.
Yeah, I want them to play, from what was that? Not Upside.
See, Dakota knows the set list. Just so you know, Dakota.
Yeah, I don't want him to tell us.
No. It's not the set list. 311 in Chicago is different at Charter One. I'm telling you.
Yes.
I studied the set list. I know a lot about 311. They will play their best, not their best show, but they understand that Chicago, yes, big city, but also Midwest, grassroots. That's what they're about. The real fans are in Chicago, and the real fans come out 4 through 11 in Chicago. And they know the real fans don't want to hear fucking Amber and Beautiful Disaster. They might play a couple of those, but they're going to play like Unity and Fuck the Bullshit, and they'll play some shit that is not going to be played in New York, for instance, because New York's a bunch of hipsters. Not to give too much shit to New York, but you know what I'm saying? Like wannabes that aren't really 311 fans in these bigger cities. 311,
they are from Iowa. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Nebraska.
Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry, close enough, but not real. But nonetheless, yes. Like, but it is real though. Like Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan. Like that's, that is like the Midwest.
Guys, we need 19 likes. 19 more likes. There's only 13 people in here. 5 subs. I'm going to make it 5 subs. Or we'll call it 10 Super Chat dollars to do another draft. That's what we need. I am struggling here. I'm many fronts, but mostly just I'm hammered. I'm drinking coffee. I'm sobering up slowly, dude.
I know. I am struggling here.
What is Social Distortion? I don't know. You know who Social Distortion is? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I've heard of them. I don't really know any. I mean, if I heard a song, I would know it, but I don't know, like, oh, I know that song, like, something like that. Oh, Dakota.
Well, they are a co-headliner, but you know what? He's he's already ruining our night.
311 Dirty Heads, so those are the main 2.
Yeah, I get it. It's still 311 show, and it'll be 70% 311 fans. You know that.
Always is.
Probably more, dude. Probably more. All right. Let's get this show on the road here. All right. 10 picks.
Fucking app, dude.
Man, someone better take Jared Goff. I think.
See, dude, my app fucking glitches. It shows I can see that where my pick is, but no.
I need someone to take Jared Goff, so I'm not tempted to take him because I have Joe Burrow. I can't do it at the same buy. But if Joe Burrow falls back to me at 117, holy shit, it'd be useless. But I think Jay will take it. Jay has St. Brown. Stacking doesn't really matter too much, but take your guy. I mean, come on. Hey, how about Caleb Wilson's Summer League debut, bro?
Creamed a little bit, dude. I heard that he couldn't shoot the 3 and he was 7 for 11
threes. I mean, he still can't shoot the 3. Don't let that fool you.
No. I understand.
It's a super nice, like that's better than going 0 for 6, dude. Like it's super encouraging. And our question is he's raw and can he take over games? And like the parallel between him and Anthony Edwards is really close. And the trainer, he's way bigger than Anthony Edwards, taller, taller. And like I see the Anthony Edwards like vibe in him, which Anthony Edwards has not had a great he hasn't won a lot, but I love Ant.
He's bigger than Anthony, right?
He's a dog. Yeah, Anthony Edwards is about 6'5". Anthony Edwards is more solid. He's like a pit bull.
He sort of reminds me. Well, his size, like, and first off, did you see that block that he did?
Yeah, the chase down, LeBron-esque.
Well, first off, he had a full palm, like, on the ball.
Oh, dude,
and then while doing that, had to realize he was about to slam his head in the corner, the bottom right corner of the backboard, and to duck his fucking head. Did not get fucking murdered, dude. Like, I'll give me 1 second.
Receivers are gonzo. I don't like the Coker pick that early, but gotta do what you gotta do. Dakota, you gotta see him, man. Even if it's an hour and 15 minutes, just to see what they're about live. If the set list is that, it's not even that it's not a good set list; it's a short set list. So, PPR Tyler. Is that the dude? I see you on YouTube all the time, PPR Tyler. I think I know this guy. Yes, I'm a cokehead from way back. I love Jalen Coker. I don't like Jalen Coker 8 picks at ADP. That's how the receivers were falling. This is a sit and go, so no stacking required. That's why I took Coker, but I am a big fan of Jalen Coker and McMillan. I think it's a very narrow target tree there in Carolina. And I also do have my boy Chuba Hubbard, who I'm super high. Yeah, we all have too much Coker. And I have too much Chuba Hubbard. I have way too much TJ Hawkinson, which is becoming a problem for me right now. It's a big problem for me. I'm trending to taking him again. Somehow, Higgins and Shakir are still available. So is Shaheed. So we're going to get ourselves a hell of a receiver here. Currently, we have Worthy, Coker, Evans, Smith, and Puka with Walker, Scatabo, Hubbard, and Harvey. We're pretty much done at running back. I'll take one more running back. I don't need much more than that. We need wide receivers for sure.
You need them.
You got Dotson. Dude, I love Jahan Dotson. I'm a big fan of Jahan Dotson. Unfortunately, Jahan Dotson pairs much better with Michael Penix than he does Tua. And I think we all know it's going to be Tua at least to start the year. Oh, shit.
Until he goes this.
What's that? Oh, yeah, the finger thing, the whole hand thing. Yeah,
when he gets fucking slammed to the ground again. I don't want that to happen.
It's going to happen.
Oh no, I'm saying I when I say that, I'm joking, but I really don't want that to happen because that was scary as fuck, dude.
It's probably going to happen.
Good.
Right?
Tell me everything.
Okay, they were both here. They were both inside me. Eduardo was in my mouth and Luther was in my butt.
Oh my God, no, don't tell me everything. What? No, what? Damn it, Bonnie. Eduardo who?
Sanchez.
Holy shit, tell us more.
Then Luther went in Eduardo's butt for a while.
Tell us less. Tell us less.
Then they both completed on each other. I was left out of the finale.
Tell us less. Tell us less.
What? No, what?
Yeah. What? No, what? Ah!
Fucking goat, man.
So
fucking goat.
Oh, God. I will not take Aaron Jones. I refuse.
I feel the same way.
I'm
really warming to Jordan Mason, but Mason's already gone, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I took Tracy. I just did. It's like everybody that don't listen to me. I'm an idiot, I guess. But there's just that guy. He gets hurt.
No, in full PPR in general, Aaron Jones is a great value in this situation. It's half PPR.
Full PPR.
What's Aaron Jones' value? It's going to be not splash plays, but passing game stuff. And Jordan Mason's getting the goal line work. So if you're not getting touchdowns from Aaron Jones, and you're not going to get health from Aaron Jones, what's the point? That's how I think of it. Like Aaron Jones and half PPR, what's the point?
Right.
There is no point. There really is no point.
Well, oh boy. I guess I'll just take him now because I need another running back. So fuck it.
Hey, he fell far enough. What pick is that? That is pick 135. See, that's fair value. Even 3 picks. I still hate it. You still hate it.
No, I hate it. Trust me. I'm not. But he's my 5th running back. So whatever.
That's tasty.
Yeah, I got Genty, Hampton, Corum, Tracy, Jones.
Done at running back. You're done at running back. Don't take another one.
I got T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Brian Thomas Jr., Michael Pittman Jr., Jacoby Myers, and then Dak Prescott and Tyler Warren.
Well, tight ends are all off the board that I wanted. Cool.
I just love you took a sip. The way, just the perfect fucking man. You know, you should have been fucking Kramer. Just not even. Well, you're not as quirky. Maybe I would have been more. You would have been more like you're a combo of like Kramer and Jerry, not George. You're not cynical.
Oh, George,
you know
I'm not.
No, you're not cynical.
Neurotic enough. You gotta be neurotic to be.
No,
George.
you're just not cynical enough. Like,
you don't know me very well, brother.
You haven't done anything cynical. Well, now if you're saying that, then a lot of
Not
things
that
add
you
up.
know of. Not
a lot of
that
things.
you know
Well,
of,
all right, everybody. He's admitting to things. Now I know.
All right, we have Cam Ward and I was going to say Sam Darnold still available. If the quarterbacks don't fall, I'm not taking Stroud here. We need a tight end really bad. Really bad. Remember Corky Romano? That fucking terrible ass movie?
I fucking love that movie because it's so bad.
You love it?
Well, when I first saw it, I was probably in like 6th grade. So, no, I don't really love it. But, yeah, I 100% remember it, though.
You just said you loved it. I mean, I heard it.
Did you hear that?
If I get Cam Ward here, we are golden.
I'm going to snipe your dick off if you take him.
Let's do it. Too bad.
Rob's dick is now sniped. It's now sniped.
We got 2, 5, 6, 0. We got to take 3 tight ends to end it. In a sit and go, I am super comfortable with that. We have 5 picks left. So 3 of these will be tight ends. Hopefully the next 3 picks will be tight ends. And then I'll take 2 receivers to end this sucker off. I kind of like my team right now. We have, reading off the team, Kenneth Walker, Scatabo, Hubbard, Harvey, and Pacheco at running back. We have Puka, Devonta Smith, Mike Evans, top 3 receivers, Worthy, Coker, and Shakir, with Joe Burrow and Cam Ward at quarterback. Seems pretty balanced, right? You digging that squad or what?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Right now I'm 1, 5, 5, and 1.
All right. Balance.
Well, like I said, I got Dak Prescott and Tyler Warren, and then Genty, Hampton, Tracy, Blake Corum, Aaron Jones, and
so you have Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Brian Thomas, Pittman, and Jacoby Myers. Solid receiver crew. Could be better, but your running back room is really good. So let's see what you can do here.
I'm just going to take a quarterback. Be done with it.
If you get points per pray session for praying, you got the bucket quarterback 1, brother. CJ Stroud, come on. Come on, CJ. You know it's true. Guys loves that shit.
There was, I'll have to send it to you. There was, I saw a thing, or O'Carroll sent me a thing since the whole throw up between Caleb and CJ Stroud, the numbers between both of them since that happened. It's pretty funny. Caleb is just like way better.
I wonder if Stroud, I'm sure he did, like he does every game, but it didn't work clearly in the playoffs last year. You know, he was definitely really trying and pleading and hoping.
Hey, by the way, I got my boy this time for Dak.
Yeah, you're stacking in a league doesn't matter, but
I know
the stacking doesn't matter.
But I needed
another receiver. Ryan Flournoy is a hell of a pick, man.
I need another receiver anyway. So,
what do you think Ryan Flournoy's snap share is going to be this year? I think it's like 60%.
I would say at least
that's
minimum 50.
Offense.
But like, yeah, the way they play, especially with the way they don't have a dominant running back. I mean, I know I'm not when I say that I really do love Javonte Williams, but he's not Ezekiel Elliott in his prime.
He's just a guy. He's just a guy.
Correct. Right. Like he'll get them 1,000 yards. We know this. That's going to happen.
And he'll score a bunch of touchdowns, but
I'm saying, but how much more
he's not going to have like 80-yard rushes or even 30-yard rushes. It's going to be like
Dakota, don't even fucking try. Don't even try. I love you. No, one above.
What is Honey Love? Who is Honey Love?
No, one above. Oh, wait. I don't know. No, I'm not going to answer that one. I'm not going to answer the one above because
It's a question for you, Ray. Let's get Ray. Biases aside, Lamar or Caleb in Dynasty, 6 point for a passing touchdown in Dynasty. Redrafts, obviously Caleb, obviously Lamar. In Dynasty, you have one guy that's 24 and one guy's 30.
Yeah, I mean, in a redraft, I would still say it's a coin flip, but I would.
Whoa! It's a coin flip and redraft. Get the hell out of here, bro. All right, okay, Ray, you're not answering this question because at that point,
you didn't let me finish. But of course, you just
go ahead,
normally do. You take what I just say off the surface.
You just said it was a coin flip and redraft.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. I don't care what I said. You don't let me finish until.
Okay, go ahead.
But nonetheless, in a redraft, I'm still taking Lamar because Lamar has the better guaranteed. At least he's comfortable in what he's doing with his team and his players and the chemistry. And on top of that, the rushing upside is still elite compared to Caleb. It doesn't Caleb should be sniffing his ass for what he does for rushing, but he doesn't. I don't know why. Caleb has the ability to do it, but he just doesn't do it. Maybe that'll change in the future, but nonetheless, living in the now in a redraft, yes, I'm taking Lamar. Let's just say Lamar doesn't matter. I'm taking Lamar over Caleb in a redraft. In a dynasty, I'm definitely taking Caleb though for the age and the upside with what they have going with Ben Johnson and the young offensive skill players they have there already.
Okay, Caleb has ability to be a 500, 600-yard rusher, and he is very fast. But Lamar Jackson is a running back at quarterback. I think we all have forgotten how good Lamar is as a rusher. I mean, he's the best we've ever seen. It's literally Michael Vick and it's Lamar Jackson. And Lamar Jackson is such a better passer than Michael Vick in terms of efficiency. Obviously, Michael Vick had the best arm we've ever seen, cannon. But here's my answer. Lamar by a mile in redraft, by 2 rounds. Dynasty, it's about what you're going for. If you're going for a balanced build and you're going for a chance to win now, but also a nice future, you're gonna take some young players. It's probably Caleb. If you're going to win now and you have a 3-year window, again, Dynasty should be played in 3-year pockets. It's Lamar Jackson because you have 3 years of Lamar. And I'm sorry, Caleb Williams is great. I love Ben Johnson. I'm a Bears fan. Lamar Jackson breaks fantasy football when he's healthy, and he will continue to do so. And we have not seen Caleb do that yet. Caleb's upside is
that's
Lamar's
the difference
floor.
of you and me in fantasy because I see and progression, and I'm not just talking to this team. You've seen me do it with other teams. Okay, but unfortunately for you, you want to talk. I'm being a homer. That's fine. You have the right to say that, 100,000,000%. But Ben Johnson, and if you want to say what I'm saying, what you please say if I'm saying is going to be wrong for this statement. What Ben Johnson is doing right now in Chicago with Caleb Williams is nothing that anyone that is honestly, even if they've watched the Bears win the Super Bowl in 1985, there is nothing ever in the history of the Bears that is happening right now as we speak. What offensively and
that's
just
because we're awful.
I get that's 1,000,000% also a correct statement, but I'm still sticking by what I'm saying when I'm throwing down here.
Ray, you're not going to like this. Let me answer this first and go to the next comment before you rebuttal this because you deserve a rebuttal. You know my feelings on this. David says, "Man, ... Ray is becoming like the counselor. I question what you say, but I still like your info." And then okay. We'll act. My thoughts on that, Ray. And no one's like the counselor. He's saying shit, just say shit. Ray is not. Ray is a homer. That's fact. But this is where you lose me, David. You say give me Bo Nix over Williams in Dynasty, brother. Bo Nix is way older. Bo Nix is tied to probably a top 3 defense in the NFL. I like Bo Nix, but Bo Nix over Caleb in Dynasty is blasphemy, bro. No. Bo Nix ceiling is probably a top 8 quarterback in a given year, right? Top 7, top 8. Caleb has top 3 potential. it's 100% top 3 potential. Like, he's just a better player, more dynamic, bigger arm. It's not even close. Caleb's a better player than Bo Nix too. Ray, give us a counselor rebuttal, and then I think you agree Caleb over Bo Nix clearly, right?
So what's the first question you said? I'm sorry, I was looking at. I was setting my queue up.
David said, "Man, Ray is becoming like the counselor."
No, I heard that whole thing. So.
Yeah. And then it's Bo. But then he says, "Give me Bo Nix over Williams and Dynasty," which is insane. No. That's insane. I can understand
even a redraft. Would you take
anything? Because Bo Nix is older than Caleb. He has the bottom line is, if you think they're equal, what defense is legit? The Broncos have a top 3 defense. The Bears have a mid-tier defense. That alone gives me Caleb, but also Caleb's a better player, better dynamic player, better in every regard. Just me.
Sorry, I was ridiculous.
I did say no. I did have a conversation with Ray, and a lot of these, the hard thing about doing these live streams, guys, is a lot of these questions. Like the counselor, this is why the counselor's the worst. He's not doing live streams, and his like reasoning. He's doing videos that are 9 minutes long and talking about 10 players. He has the time and the prep to have notes in front of him and have reasons why he likes his players. And a lot of times his reasons are similar to what Ray's saying. In Ray's defense, this is a live stream. And yes, Ray's not going to have the info that, right in front of him. Like, that's the difference between counselor and Ray. If you want to say some of the reasonings are similar, Ray likes rookies. I get that. The counselor, touts himself as the number 1 football show in fantasy, which is just fucking laughable. For 2, he's the only guy on the show. And for 3, like I said, these things are thrown at Ray. So, yes, Storey and Nico and myself sometimes, like, we have better reasonings, but you know what? Like that doesn't make Ray bad, right? It just means that it's not easy to do what we're doing. And don't compare Ray to the counselor, because no one's the counselor. He's saying things for a fact.
You can compare me all they want. It's proofs in the pudding, man. So
100%. But you sometimes do. I think what he's referring to is a lot of times you do with Bears players in particular, use your heart a little bit. But that's only 1 out of 32 teams. So it doesn't affect your fantasy ability because you.
I've also watched the Bears my entire fucking life, and I understand what shit ass terrible offensive play is. And I'm sorry, you guys can literally call me a fucking idiot, a homer. I don't give a fuck. You guys sit there and watch what the Bears offense did on the back end of that season last year. Now, of course, a lot of it was luck. Luck will catch up to them. You know what the best thing I loved about Ben Johnson after that season ended recently? He says, I'm pretty sure he would love to say this. I don't give a fuck what we did last year. He says year doesn't matter.
It back, just so you know, he's taking it back. He was just it works.
No, I love everybody here. Like, you guys don't understand. My best friends I've known, I'm 35 years old. I've had best friends I've known since I was 9 years old, and they will say and hate on me worse than anything that anyone here can say to me, and I could care less. I'm just me. I will be me. You will see the proof in the pudding with my fucking fantasy drafts. I don't draft. This is literally a whole new world for me right now, everybody. I don't draft fantasy until the last 2 weeks before the season starts. In my whole life.
We've been drafted since March, so
I'm just saying this is
somewhat recently too. So
I'm just saying this is all new to me. So you guys hate on my picks, whatever. I don't care, because you want to know what? Maybe I'm taking picks that 2 months from now will be holy shit. That was a way good pick. He early picked it. But then again, you could also look back at it and be like, holy shit, Ray, that dude is now 5th on the dip chart, and you fucked up. You know what I mean? Like,
Dakota with a great comment here. Exactly what I've been saying when we broke down our Yahoo records, and the fact that you actually in our leagues, you've won more than me in terms of first. It's a small sample. Brother Ray, with all the love I can give, you have won in fantasy, yes, but you also likely have some of the worst fantasy teams ever assembled. Ray is a Ricky Bobby type fantasy player, right? If you're gonna.
Well, it's also funny because you need to look at like recent. Look in the last 5 years. I've been Yahoo since fucking high school. Okay, I graduated high school in 2009. Okay, my abilities have greatly changed. So I'll just leave it at that. If you don't think so,
yeah, I mean, you're still not me, but you're getting there. You're getting there slowly.
I know.
I can't wait. I can't wait for our side bet this year, though. It's going to be great.
Oh, God damn it. See? She took a 6th running back or 7th running back. I shouldn't have.
7th running back? Oh, my word. Do you have a tight end? You have 2. Okay, you have 2. All right. You got to take a tight end or you got a receiver right here.
I need a receiver.
Yes, you do. Tyquan Thornton off the board. We'll see what Ray takes here in the 18th round. We'll see what he does. Big Ray with the receiver pick. 15, 14, 13. We're counting it down. What's the pick? I'm going to guess here. He's probably going to take Troy Franklin, is my guess. Rashad Bateman, nice pick, you son of a bitch. He's in my queue. I had 3 guys in my queue. Now I have 2 guys in my queue. I don't like this. I don't want to do this anymore.
No, but honestly, like, Rob, you're not wrong. And everybody, like, if you're like, for many years, I was always not that great. I have just gotten better since COVID, and just have gotten better and better. So
nice pick, Dakota. You prick. I don't like this. I don't like this anymore.
Keep it up, Dakota.
All right, I'll get Keon.
Ray him, Dakota. Ray him.
No, we're good, dude. I got Deebo Samuel, 35 picks, roughly around after ADP.
What up, Jonathan?
I understand it's a sit and go, and like Deebo is more upside when the uncertainty is only good in a tournament. But Deebo in the 17th round seemed like,
David, I know, dude.
What are the chances Deebo is getting signed this year? Like 90%, 95%,
99. Like, there's
okay. And what are the chances he goes into a spot where he's a top 3 receiver on the team? Like probably 70%.
Yeah, but the thing is, what week does he sign? Because he could be a guy that he doesn't sign until past halfway towards the season, and it literally cherry picks a team that needs a
How have
receiver.
These guys not signed yet? Like Brandon Ayuk, that's not happening, guys. So like, how is Diggs and Debo and Keenan Allen's probably not signing? I think he's retiring. Like, how is Diggs and Debo available right now?
Diggs,
I don't understand it.
Diggs is a head case ish with
correct
issues off the field, and Debo's injury prone. AK, both those guys are super prone to not sign at least until very late before the season starts, or Diggs will. I think Debo might not sign before the season. Diggs will. Debo might not sign that far into the season, but since he's a little bit more injury prone, I think it also comes down to money. How much of this money do these guys want? What do they value themselves?
That is exactly the point of like they're overvaluing themselves.
Yes.
And teams are taking a stand. Mark says Keenan had dropped them, was holding on hope. I guess the question is, who are you picking up for Keenan Allen, right? Like if you're picking up a bum-ass receiver, then yeah, probably hold on hope for Keenan Allen. But the destinations are not great. It's going to be both the LA teams. And, I mean, the Rams is the worst destination ever for Keenan Allen. Like Puka Nacua plays there. Devontae Adams plays there. And the tight ends all play there. And then the Chargers, we saw this last year. It was good for the Chargers last year, but they would not deploy him like that. They want to get Ladd McConkey in the slot role, and they want to get Trey Harris reps. So, like, Keenan Allen is a depth piece at most. I think Debo could be a third receiver. I think Stephon Diggs is a second receiver. I think he goes to the Commanders, and he becomes, essentially what he was last year with the Bills. Let's get to draft grades, though, Ray. Guys, we need 15 likes in this video. We need 10 Super Chat dollars. We need 5 subs. Hold on. Let's see how many subs we've gotten. We need 5 total. We still need 5 subs. 5 subs, 10 Super Chat dollars, or 15 likes. I know it's going to be a pretty high bar to do another draft. We're going to do draft grades. We have like 6 teams to grade here. Are you ready to do this?
Oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. Charlie. Oi, 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 oi.
I am slowly hanging in there, guys. We have my team first. Let me get the screen up here. I am up first. Shocking. Let me get my coffee out the way. Well, I'm going in order on base where we drafted.
Corporal Dick.
So,
there it is.
Letter grades A through F. Joe Burrow and Cam Ward at quarterback. Kenneth Walker,
Pretty
Cam
good.
Scatterbo, Chuba Hubbard, RJ Harvey, Isaiah Pacheco. With Puka, Devonta Smith, Mike Evans, Xavier Worthy, Jalen Coker. Khalil Shakir is my 6. Debo and Keon Coleman. We had T.J. Hawkinson, Dalton Schultz, and Kate Otten.
Yeah,
that's
Rob just stuck in his dick weight.
Of a sit-and-go team. That is a sit-and-go team. What's my weakest position? Probably tight end, but
yeah,
I have
Derek
3.
said grade his first. Just rate him.
Oh, he's got to go. My bad. We're going to go to his team first. He's got to go. I'm going to give Derek the grade first. I know he's got an early tea time. So
sorry, Derek.
I
see.
Bad.
Thank you. Say that.
Caleb Williams and Daniel Jones at quarterback.
Yeah,
we have James Cook, Saquon Barkley, Ramondre Stevenson's his 3, Sampson's his 4, Ray Davis is his 5. So he's got some insurance for James Cook, Caleb and Daniel Jones at quarterback. We have Ladd, Ted McMillan, Roma Dunze, Cortland Sutton, Matthew Golden is his 5. Dubs is his 6. Diggs and Tyquan Thornton. Well-built wide receiver room with Ferguson, Barner, and Pat Fryermuth.
Derek, he gave you.
This is a Derek team.
Well, I'm saying he gave you. He gave you gave us some moolahs. Nice team, dude. I like your team, dude.
B+ to A-. I mean,
yeah, I would say just probably B+ just because of the tight end room. If it was a little bit better of a tight end room, I'd give it an A-.
In the quarterback room, as much as we love Caleb Williams.
Yeah, agreed. And Daniel Jones, there's question marks. There's no guarantees on that. That's right. It's fair.
Ferguson, Barner, and Fryermuth, though, you have 3 guys that are all starting tight ends in his team. That's where, if he had a guy like even Terrence Ferguson, there's some questions there. Like the fact that you have Fryermuth who's in a 1, what does that mean on the Steelers? AJ Barner 1, what does that mean on the Seahawks? And then Ferguson is an actual 1, but a bad 1. Ferguson's a borderline real life tight end 1, but you have Ferguson giving you some floor, and then Barner and Fryermuth. B+ team, man. Very good
B+
team
as well.
It's well built. American Sniper. It's not his best team. Again, we have here it is. It's a real life B+. On the Derek grading scale, it's a B- because I expect more. Like for real, dude. This is like an average Derek.
I know. Yeah.
But it's not the best team. And I will say,
I give him a B+.
I think my squad's better. Let's compare it. We just saw his. Joe Burrow and Cam Ward. So we have similar quarterback rooms. I have Cam Ward. He has Daniel Jones.
Well, if you want to go,
Daniel Jones probably side, right?
I'm saying if you wanted to go based on what you just said, though, you technically have a better quarterback room because you have a guaranteed person. You have the most guaranteed floor quarterback.
If he's healthy, yes, Joe Burrow. Hit him straight, Derek. 100%. Derek, let me know what you shoot in the morning, man. He's playing at 6:30 in the morning. No bueno for me. Quarterback rooms are similar, though. Walker, Scatabo, Chuba, Harvey, and Pacheco at running back. Puka, Smith, Evans, Worthy, Coker, Shakir, Debo. He has Diggs really low. He got Diggs at a good value. I got Debo. Our teams are very similar. And then our tight end rooms are the same, right? Hawkinson, Schultz, Otten. His tight end room is probably a little better because he has Jake Ferguson. So maybe his team's better because he has Jake Ferguson. I don't think Jake Ferguson moves the needle too much for me. They're similar. What do you have a grade for this team? What did you give Derek, and what do you give this?
So this is your team, right? So
yeah.
With your team, I remember when you first were looking over it, I like your running back. Your running back rooms are pretty even. I like your depth on the back end more. I like his receiver room more than yours. Only because I understand we just don't know what Mike Evans is going to do. There's a thought of a floor, and when I say a thought, it's not like a fantasy. We know what he can do. It's just more or less. I want to see is it the fruits in the pudding? You know what I mean? Like, and more importantly, though, the back, like you said it yourself, having Shakir as your 6, so you have great, you have great back end depth on your receiver room, and then of course your tight end room, 3 starters, and if Hawkinson lives up to what you think, it can live up to be a A-.
Derek said he took some guys he doesn't love just because he doesn't have many shares of them. And we're going to have this. When we do some of these drafts, Derek in particular is doing a lot. Dakota's one of these guys. Sometimes you just have to – the tiebreaker is, well, I only have 4% of this guy and I have 14% of the other guy. Why not take a share of a guy? Because, again, this is the weather. We don't know. So I totally get that, Derek. Again, good team. I'm pretty happy with my team as well. Let's move on to the next squad here, and it is – Phantoms MVP in the mix. I've not seen him in these drafts very often. Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix. At quarterback, Christian McCaffrey, Bucky Irving, J.K. Dobbins, JCM, Jonah Coleman, Nick Singleton, with Drake London, Chris Olave, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Denzel Boston, Branch, and Chris Bell, with Laporta, Hunter Henry, and Stowers. So, man, I love this team. For a sit and go, though, guys like Stowers and Chris Bell got questions with it. And then Boston, Branch, and Chris Bell. I love DK as a 4. 5 through 7 are question marks MVP. And I understand the upside of these guys. These are tournament receivers more than they are sit and goes. Give me a guy like Calvin Ridley, with Zachariah Branch's spot, because I know Calvin Ridley's a proven NFL receiver. I don't need the upside as much in a sit and go. That being said, this is a B- to a B team. I love the running back room. Again, guys like Coleman and Singleton. You have a lot of rookies and a lot of uncertain stuff here. So this team could be really dangerous. It's just a little too risky for me in the certain, the $5 sit and go we're doing. It's not a tournament. That is my thoughts. But I do like this team. I love Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix. Pretty good team. B- to B. Ray, thoughts?
I like it as well. I think that the grade you said is fair. B- to B. Just looking at the where he picked people, I would have personally picked where he picked Hunter Henry at 150, and then his next receiver is at 163. And then even Jonah Coleman was 139. I mean, you could have gotten a better receiver.
Yeah,
just to have more depth on that.
Way early for Jonah Coleman.
Yeah. So, I mean, because here's the thing. I know JCM totally fell off last year, but at the same time,
so to put in perspective, he took Jonah Coleman ahead of Woody Marks and Pacheco. In a tournament, I can understand that. Give me Pacheco and Woody Marks
and Woody Marks.
Sit and go.
Yeah,
that I guess that's a good call. And then Singleton again early. That's what takes away from the B+ range. I do like it. And Derek says the fruit is in the pudding. Did you say that? The fruit is in the pudding?
Yeah, I did.
Hell yeah, dude. That's another Rayism. Not that the proof is in the pudding. Ray is like the fruit's in the pudding. So we got to have a picture of fruit pudding. There's not a thing. There's nothing in nature.
Whenever you do this, you need to have somehow Ricky from fucking Trailer Park Boys.
Fucking love it, dude. Fucking love it.
Derek, you caught me.
You got to know. He doesn't miss much, man, and especially in these drafts. Still a solid team MVP. Just
no, it's a good team.
I would like this a lot more in the tournament, right? I would like it a lot more in the tournament.
Yeah, 100%. To your point, yes, there are some picks that were definitely to your point, that would have more tournament compared to the sit and go.
It wasn't bad MVP. The difference in a sit and go is it's against only the 12 people you're in the league. There's no playoffs and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
stacking and then taking rookie and taking upside rookies don't quite correlate, because it's not about making the top 2 out of 12 to make the playoffs. It's total points the whole year. So you need to acquire and accrue as many points as you can throughout the entire year. That is the difference. So all good MVP. I think the team again. We've given D- in this squad and on this show. So I see
Rob's giving me straight up F. So
you had a 1. You had a 1 4 10 1.
I understand. I understand.
Wasn't that a super flex? Didn't you have a 1 quarterback team in a super flex?
You
did.
Yes,
you did.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yes, he did.
But I also want MVP know that I promised him when we're about to do my team here, and whatever it might be the next one up.
This is Dakota squad.
Yeah.
Ooh, tasty. Lamar and Brock Purdy.
Nice.
Tasty. Derrick Henry, Kyron Williams, Rico Dotto, Kenny Gainwell, and Tajay Spears. That's a really good running back.
That's nice.
That's just perfectly built there. CeeDee Lamb, Neighbors, Harrison. Neighbors at 41 is right about the spot. In a sit and go, I'm comfortable. I like him that in a tournament, but at 41, I get it in a sit and go. There's a point where you just have to take him and you're going to win, opposed to just trying to get third place, and that's what he does. Also, Ray did have a 6 quarterback build as well. Nice call.
Yeah, I remember that too.
CeeDee Lamb, Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison, Ricky Pearsall is his 4, Shaheed is his 5, Judy, Ridley, Hurst, and Horton, with Likely and Bretton Strange. So, man, love the quarterback room. I love the running back room. I think you took 1 extra receiver. Likely is just not enough for me to take 2 in this situation. If this was Sam Laporta, if you had Sam Laporta and Bretton Strange, I'd probably be like, that's enough. But, I mean, that being said, it's a good team. This was, in my mind, could have been an A. If you had not taken, let's call it, Ted Hurst and taken, Kate Otten if he was there, or whoever else. Don't take Calvin Ridley. You know, I think you needed some of these guys. Your receiver room's fine. I know he did the build because of the Malik Neighbors thing, right? He's like, I need to make up the points at receiver. 9 receivers is fair. I think you could have got by with 8 and 3 tight ends. But it's a solid B for me. I think that the receiver room is a little too deep, and the tight end room is just a little weak. This is a tournament tight end room for me. I'm fine with Likely and Strange in a tournament. In a sit and go, it's not enough at the position. That's why it's a B, right?
I guess I think it's a B plus. Teetering on A minus. Probably just a solid B plus. I'm just looking at his pick numbers, and I guess realistically, he picked Rashid Shaheed 128, and he picked Isaiah Likely 137. So I can't go back. I mean, I'm right at the moment. I can't. Maybe
I can. What are you looking for?
I'm just looking at like what are if there were tight ends picked between those 2 picks. If there's a
Mark Andrews and Jake Ferguson.
There you go. I personally, because he already had Pearsall, Marvin Harrison, Neighbors, and Lamb.
Right. If he had just taken Mark Andrews was already gone. So no, Mark Andrews was there. So if he had just taken Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely.
Oh my God! Because he had Lamar.
If that was a tight end room, this is an A. If you have Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely, if you substitute Brenton Strange for Isaiah Likely, you take off Shaheed. Yeah, I love Shaheed, and Shaheed is your 5. You would still have Judy, Ridley, Hurst, and Horton.
Right.
Maybe it's not an A then. I would raise it almost a half letter grade though, personally, just because then I would be really comfortable with that 2 tight end build. That being said, man, really good team.
Yeah, no.
Ray likes it more than me. I do like it though. It's a pretty good team.
I think.
What is your grade, Dakota? Dakota probably gives himself a C because we all know Dakota's C is actually a B plus because his grading scale is wonky. Love you, Cody. We have Jay's squad here. We had a lot of people in this one. We had like 6 people in this one. Jay has Josh Allen, Jared Goff, Aaron Rodgers, Chase Brown, Javonte Williams, Jalen Warren, Jonathan Brooks, Keaton Mitchell, Braylon Allen. This is way too much early on. This receiver room has to be garbage, right? I guess we'll see. St. Brown, Tate, DJ Moore, Jaden Reed, Naylor, Bernard, and Surratt with Andrews and Jawan Johnson. Man, Jay, you cannot take a third quarterback when you have Josh Allen. You can't do it. I mean, Josh Allen and Jared Goff is almost too much a quarterback.
Yeah.
That's a lovely quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is never meeting your lineup, ever. If he does, he's going to make up 1 point in a week. The insurance, but Josh Allen also never gets hurt. So an extra running back here, I think you're fine with Chase Brown, Javonte, Warren, Brooks, and Keaton Mitchell. So those 2 positions need to go to wide receiver because you have Jaden Reed as your 4, Naylor's your 5, Bernard's your 6, and Surratt your 7. This needs to be a 9 receiver room, at least 8 with more capital in it. I'm fine with the tight end room. I'm going to go C to C minus. You can't take Aaron Rodgers there. Aaron Rodgers makes absolutely 0 sense for this team.
I'm going C minus just based on that, and also the running back room. I mean, outside Williams and Brown, I know Warren, but like we don't know what Warren's going to do in his new role. I mean, I don't know. There's too many questions that there's not enough solid answers on the team that make me feel comfortable to give it higher than that.
Look at Derek. Look at Derek.
You're the man, dude.
That's
Love
a
you,
Mark
bro.
move. That's a Mark move. It's just Mark hops in just to throw $20. Derek's logging off to go play golf and not drafting with us. Everyone, please give Derek a GOAT sign in the chat and just appreciate Derek for just the great Texan he is, the great American he is, the great father he is, questionable basketball player he is because he coaches women. But I'm just fucking kidding. Sorry.
That's 100%, dude. Derek, we love you, bro. Thank you, man.
Yeah, Jay, this is a fucking Aaron Rodgers thing, man. Like, I don't hate Aaron Rodgers as a player in fantasy, whatever. It's just Josh Allen teams need to be 2 quarterback teams. Has to be 2 quarterback teams. And your running back room was plenty enough. What's up, Keith? We might do another sit and go if we have enough people. Give us about 5 minutes. We have 2 teams left to grade, and we're going to hop on in there. Let's get to Big Ray's team. Here we go. Drum roll. Hold on. I have something for this. It's not really a drum roll. But,
oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm going to. First off, am I a fucking jazz man to you?
That's all I have.
Am I
It's like the Sunny episode where they're doing the podcast and they're like fucking like coming up with the terrible sounds, you know?
Dead air. Wait, what was it? Wait, what was that?
Yeah.
Lasers.
Here we go.
Do that again.
Big Ray squad. Dak Prescott, CJ Stroud. Fine. Not great, but fine. Genty, Hampton, Corum, Tracy, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Jaden Blue. It's a lot of running backs, bro. T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Brian Thomas, Michael Pittman's your 4, Jacoby's your 5, Flournoy and Bateman with Tyler Warren and Gunnar Helm. You know what? With the 7 running backs was definitely unnecessary. I think it's okay. I think it's not an A by any stretch because there's way too many running back, but
no.
I'm going to give this like a C+ or a B-. I think the build's a fucking D because you just didn't need to take Kamara and Jaden Blue.
Admittedly, Kamara and Blue were auto-drafted, and yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
If you just look at what I have on the screen right now, if this is your running back room right here, Genty, Hampton, Corum, Tracy, Aaron Jones, that is more than enough. Then as I scroll down, you see Kamara and Jaden Blue. If you put that at wide receiver, man, because I don't think you need more tight ends, this is an A. This becomes an A.
I promise you, I know.
Or, this could have been a good spot for Geno Smith, right? Or Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't hate your quarterback room, but CJ Stroud just blows for fantasy.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
I
think you said, I was thinking to myself, I kept getting, but I C plus B minus. Just, I don't hate it by any means, especially because, I know you're not a Hampton fan. I like Hampton a little bit more than you, or probably more than you, but nonetheless, it doesn't matter. In general, not the best team, but not a terrible team. I'll still stick around B minus C plus.
That's fair. Yeah, Dakota, they do have, just so everyone knows, on DraftKings, the millionaire contest there, if you sign up for one, they give you a free ticket. So you essentially pay $25 for 2 drafts. That's what I said, Dakota. B minus is fair. But yeah, I already signed up for mine. You can accept it right now on DraftKings, and then you have until the start of the season to accept it, essentially, to actually get the free ticket back. So I'm doing mine later in the year. I don't like doing my big money drafts for best ball in July. I'm going to do these smaller ones, but definitely if you're interested and you have DraftKings, and I know 25 is a lot for a tournament, but essentially you're paying $12.50 per entry. That is worth it in a DraftKings Millionaire. Underdog gives you if you do 5 best ball manias, you get a 6 free. You get a 1 free one. That's not the same. This is 1-to-1. Way better deal than what Underdog's giving you. So definitely accept that and go check that out. Let's do a draft. Ray, you ready?
Yeah. I thought you said
let's do a puppy. Well, we got Derek who funded the operation, and we still didn't meet the goal. I said whatever, we're fine. We're going to do it.
No, I'm joking.
So
yeah, I'm with you.
We could How many do we have? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the chat who wants to draft with us, because the fast puppy is going to be hard to get all of us in there.
I'm ready to go when you're ready on that. So, and everybody else just tell me when.
Keith wants to do a puppy. Dakota, Jedi. That's 3. MVP if you're in, that's 4. If we have 6 people, we should just do a sit and go, just because that's just too many people. We're not all going to get in the puppy, guys. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to
Let's just try.
Yeah, but if we don't all get in, it's going to suck because then people are.
I know, but we can all back out.
Not if you join, and it's going to fill really fast. Keith, would you do a sit and go with us? Because I want to make sure we're all going to get in the sit and go together. I want to make sure we all get in this together. All right, fast puppy, go. Dakota says we're good. Fast puppy. We're getting fast puppy. Let's go. Enter.
8 more.
Fast puppy. Fast puppy.
Mine says 8 more.
Good call, Dakota. Yeah, I'm in there. There's 7 more. Fast puppy. We're all in this one, baby. We're all in this one. It's going to fill up fast. I love this community. We
fucking love it.
We're getting there.
Fucking love it.
And it is already full, I think. Maybe waiting on 1.
Fucking hate my app. It still says 8 more to start, but I believe you.
Refresh it. There we go. Keith, I know I totally misread your text in the Discord. You got to let me know. I know next week doesn't work for you because you're traveling. The next week after that, let me know what night you want to come on. Keith's going to come on the show, and we're going to draft some best ball and get to know Keith, the legend, Keith Big Shooter, because he shoots, I don't want to say this, but you know what he's shooting big. He's shooting big loads of something. Loads. Biggest loads. Keith. We got Francis back in here. What's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a couple days or a couple weeks or maybe a month. I don't know. Francis is a professional in the Patreon. a community member. We love him.
What pick you got, Rob?
Where you been? Have you been out of country, France? I know you told me you travel a lot. So I have the 9th pick. We have Phantoms at 12. MVP is at 12. I am at 9. Francis at 8. Ray at 7. Dakota at 6. Montana at 5. Montana's in here. Jedi at 3. And Keith with the first pick.
Gotta wipe down the loads, Rob.
Keith
I'm here to
Hernandez.
wipe down the loads.
Oh, we love doing that. We caught a guy jerking off in here, and
guys.
we're here to wipe down the loads.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, the management needs everybody to get out because they caught a guy jerking off in here, and they're going to send in a crew to wipe down the loads. Go ahead.
I'm here to wipe down the loads. No, the guy that walks in.
You are
sorry,
load.
guys. It's like some skinny. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm here to wipe down the loads.
I think you might be.
Ruh-roh.
Let's see what I have here. I'm up in a few picks, 2 picks.
Just can't do it.
I'm next to. We have Montana.
I just can't do
Ray,
it, Rob. You can have them.
Montana, Dakota, Ray, Francis, me. 5 people in a row here picking, which is a little rough. He's going to take McCaffrey. Of course he is.
Have him.
I don't like this one bit. So I guess we're just going to take CeeDee Lamb. I fucking hate this pick. God, McCaffrey could have fallen back to me. I know Dakota's a Niners fan. He loves CMC, so I'm not gonna. What's up, Hetzer?
I said Hetzer's making me fucking rate myself.
We love Hetzer.
Of course we do.
Drunk Hetzer's the best. It's the best.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
We call that Gwen Stefani. Someone took Derrick Henry. Wow, Phantoms. Okay, good pick, man. That's in our drafts, Derrick Henry goes at like pick 13. In other drafts, he goes like 16 because we're smart. Brock Bowers off the board. Holy smokes.
Because he wants more Brock Bowers. He ain't going to hate on more Brock Bowers.
Oh, just not a great start here.
Oh, God. What does Ray do here?
Ideally, Jedi, we, especially if it's like, say, 6 or 7 of us in here, both playoff spots should go to us. Like as much as we bitch about the competition, and it does stink that like we're probably building worse teams because we're not going to get the value. We also are pretty good about not sniping each other for each other's players if we can help it. But the rest of the league is way more fucked than we are, right? We're bitching about it. Like, imagine being one of these 5 guys in the league with us right now. They don't know that watching the stream, but like a lot of sharp people in these rooms, and like they have no shot, man, no shot. Hetzer, I think the best draft grade we gave you is when you were fucking shit faced. I think that was when he gave you like an A. You got like a solid A in a team, and you were so worried. You thought it sucked. You were scared about drafting. You did it anyway because you were smashed, and like you had a great team. So drunk drafting can work out, Ray. And Ray, I kind of told the story a little bit the other night about I was telling people about the XFL draft and how long it takes and how awesome it is. We've been doing it forever. And I was like, I think the longest draft we had was like 6.5 hours. I was like, well, partially that was because Ray fucking crushed a mailbox with his car, and we had to wait. The first round took like an hour and a half because you weren't there. Great story. Do you want to tell these people about this story, or you want me to do it, or what's up?
So you just tell people things, the whole world things.
Hey, I put the video and everything on an actual show we put out. This obviously wasn't a live stream. I remember
there's a big difference there. Now, nonetheless, everybody.
Now we have 11 people watching. So
yeah, because you're a piece of trash, and I love you. Now, nonetheless, in our buddy's parents' neighborhood, it's a very rich neighborhood. So
very rich.
Like
mailboxes cost like fucking $5,000, bro.
Average house is probably roughly, I don't know, like 2 million ish, like minimum. Nonetheless, before the draft, I haven't been in that neighborhood in a long minute, and I basically grew up in that neighborhood because I grew up in my the place that me and Rob went to for this draft. Our buddy's parents' house. basically me and Rob grew up there, like played backyard sports forever, whatever. Nonetheless, I was driving, and normally in these big ass neighborhoods, I drive in the middle of the road because it's just normal, like it's the wide roads, whatever. And is it Home Alone House neighborhood? No, we're west of that, but it's the neighborhood we're talking. That, right? The neighborhood we're talking about is definitely on that level. And anyways, there was a ton of geese in the middle of the road, and so I veered more to the right end of the road instead of being in the middle, and it was curving. And admittedly, I looked down at my phone for roughly probably 10 seconds. If not, I mean, it was less than that. It was probably like 5. And of course, since it was curving, instead of me being in the middle, I did not adjust myself enough to be curving myself for driving wise to make up for said curve, and being on the right hand side of the keys went straight on head.
And it's not just a mailbox. This is like one of those like mailboxes that have like a bunch of stone, and it's like a sculpture.
It was a brick mailbox, and I completely annihilated the shit out of it.
And you were stuck on the mailbox, so you couldn't drive off.
Oh yeah, no,
like your car was elevated.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the whole thing.
So I'll tell him the story from our perspective. We're waiting for Ray. He's usually the last one there. He usually gets there about 5 or 10 minutes before the draft starts. Again, mind you, 5-hour draft. Party goes about 12 hours. And we're waiting.
I work, and they don't work. You know, they don't have jobs like me. Yeah,
well, okay, get the hell out of here. I had a full-time job at this point, you son of a bitch.
In the morning, not at night like me, but nonetheless.
All right, okay. It's a fucking minor detail.
Well, nonetheless.
So we're all waiting. We're calling you. He's not answering. Then, of course, you finally call. We're about to start the draft. We're like, Ray, you had the first pick. And you're like, dude, I just hit a mailbox. And we're just like, okay. Drive away, leave a note, whatever. You're like, we don't understand. You don't understand. I hit a mailbox. I'm like, stuck. We're like, what are you talking about? We all go there to check it out. And this is we didn't anticipate this mailbox being so lavish and huge, monstrous. And your car is lodged on top of this fucking giant thing of brick. Like the video, I'll share the video in the Discord. It is hilarious, dude. There's bricks everywhere.
Oh no,
still like night time out. It's still like 6 p.m.
She got lit the fuck up.
Fucking awesome, dude. And ended up taking an hour and a half. So I think you made your first pick. It was probably Bijan, I'm guessing, in his rookie. Was it Bijan rookie year pick?
Well, first off, I was not as late as you're making it out to be. That's just false advertising.
You ended up being late because it took you an hour and a half. I didn't say you were late. You were coming right at the time of the start of the draft.
You keep saying an hour and a half. They're thinking I was an hour and a half late. That's just not true.
No, it ended up being an hour and a half of stuff because you couldn't move your car. It was lodged.
But I called in my pick. I remember I called in my pick.
The first one.
Yeah, and then you guys went through the whole fucking draft after that. So what of it?
Nothing of it. Just hilarious. I mean, just fucking hilarious.
No shit.
Great fucking stuff, man. All time. Bayshell Tootin off the board. Lamar Jackson off the board. Ooh, dude, we just got Bucky Irving at a pretty crazy value. Wow. Nice pick there. Lamar would say Flowers. I'm surprised Dakota went Tootin over Bucky Irving.
Yeah, me too.
Upside is with Tootin. I mean, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Am I wrong? Maybe I'm not. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? No, you're not wrong, Walter. You're just an asshole. I had to delete that clip, unfortunately. I don't have room. I had to take something down.
Such a good fucking clip. Am I an asshole? Yeah, you're an asshole, Walter.
Oh, our running back room is the tits. Kenneth Walker, Javonte Williams, and Bucky Irving. Let's go. Big ran the clock. Jordan Tyson. Pick sucked. Gross. No, I'm just kidding. No, that whole range, though, once Marvin Harrison and Brian Thomas are gone, it is such a rough range of Tyson, Parker Washington, Mekhi Lemon, Quentin Johnson, DK Metcalf, Alec Pierce. Like, it's such a flat range, you know, and you're going to go with the rookie. I understand that. I just don't like taking anyone in that range besides the last guy, which is usually DK. Quentin Johnson has just kind of got steamed up a little too much, but
Well, I mean, they take another running back, but I don't really need to at the moment.
No, you can't. I mean, tight end was Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren was. You would have taken Tyler Warren, right?
Yeah,
that would have been the pick. Yep. No, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Tyson's a hell of a player. I love Jordan Tyson. And just like I said, Parker Wall. There's question marks. All Mekhi Lemon's a rookie. Quentin Johnston is still Quentin Johnston. DK Metcalf has a fucking dinosaur for a quarterback. So Alec Pierce is coming off an injury. Cortland Sutton's not the one anymore. Jaden Reed is possibly the 3 there. Chris Godwin's way too far down to reach on.
You know, you can't help. I can't help myself.
I can't help. I'm thinking
love
of the Kid Rock
my
song.
rookies.
You know the Kid Rock song? I can't help myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a line in the song. I don't know what the song's called. My wife Erica loves Kid Rock. His country antics now.
Oh yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. He's making a lot of money, you know.
Well, technically speaking, he's sort of. I mean, he was just white trash rap, which white trash country sort of equals out.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah, he was. That's exactly how I describe him. Is like, yeah, kind of white trash.
Just accept the fact that you're white trash, all right? Take a look at yourself. You can't do backflips. You don't know karate. You're white trash.
You're white trash too, dude. Look at those shorts are white trash.
Do not call the shorts white trash. Dennis told me about these shorts, and they're not white trash. Look at this. Look at this. Look what I can do. What is white trash about that? Don't call me white trash.
I feel like if I had that kind of mobility, I'd be capable of pretty much anything.
What's up, K-Space? Typically,
fuck
yes.
You, go to fuck you.
Ooh, I'm up. Mekhi Lemon's there. I kind of have to take him, right? Hold on, is Dak there?
What are you talking about? Don't you dare touch him.
Dude, no, I'm going to finish a quarter. This is probably too much a quarterback, but I'm going to take Burrow and stack both my receivers and then go from there. To be determined, K-Space, if we get 11 likes in this video, if we get 5 subs in this video, if we get 10 Super Chat dollars, after this point, we're doing another draft. I don't think I've had a night under 4 hours or under 3:30 the last week. We've been grinding. And me and Ray have a big concert to go to tomorrow, which they better play for fucking over an hour and 15 minutes, Ray. They better, or I'm going to fucking slap someone in the face with my dong.
No, I'm going to promise you, I will record myself. You ever suck dick for marijuana? Huh? No.
Huh?
Can't say that I have. Boo this man! Boo! Oh,
shit. What am I going to do here?
I'm just yelling. I would just boo fucking Nick Exum and say.
We're going YOLO here with Xavier Worthy. I don't love this pick, but yeah, Shamrock. I've watched the league one time all the way through. I will say this, K-Space. If we're doing draft grades and there's 20 plus people in here, I will definitely do another draft. Again, I much prefer likes, subs than I do super chats. Like, I want to grow the channel more than I want $6, right? That's what I prefer. I prefer engagement and people watching, which we're building to. What do you got, Ray? Blake Corum? Look at you, man.
No, I was just saying me too. What you're saying. I was agreeing.
Thank you, Jonathan. Well, Jonathan's a big part of this, and Jonathan did a great job. You were on the show, what was it, about a week ago? Ray, you hopped on for the back end of it. Great show by Jonathan. My dad, by the way, Jonathan, you got my dad's approval. My dad has watched every single thing, every single bit of content I put out on YouTube for 5 years. And he's like, yeah, Jonathan was very well spoken. He agreed with you, by the way. My dad agrees with you on racing being more of a sport than golf. We had a whole 10-minute conversation about it. And my argument was that old people race NASCAR. And I guess you could say old people golf, but you don't see anyone over 55 competing against the top of the top. And am I crazy? Can you tell me this, Jonathan? There's old stock car drivers, right? There's like really old, like you could drive NASCAR at like 65, right? Or
no. What are you talking about?
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, NASCAR. No, I'm letting you know. I don't really watch.
Dale Earnhardt would have done it, bro, but he just passed away.
NASCAR is it's a young man's sport, dude. I mean,
you can drive a car at fucking 85.
Yeah, well, that's also called senior circuit, my friend.
I'd like to start out this press conference with a thank you to John Fox.
John Fox. Fucking drunk bastard.
Plastic surgery, baby. It does things to your head, your brain, apparently. Just like it does. Speaking of plastic surgery, let's get an appearance from Our Lady. Oh, this is plastic surgery like crazy. Jesus fuck. Gross. This one though, we love this one. Mrs. Helen Hunt. Hello, Helen. How you doing? You look great today. Beautiful as always, Helen. Appreciate you.
Ray's favorite movie is
Helen Hunt. Holy shit. We don't have a tight end, do we?
Kyle Pitts is your man.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts is my man. I have to do it. It was either Kyle Pitts or Matthew Golden. And I think I like Wandale and Romeo Doubs more at wide receiver than I do, George Kittle and Kelsey at tight end. So give me Kyle Pitts. There is a chance that there's a chance. Phantoms has 5 receivers, 4 and 5. I still get Matthew Golden falling back.
No.
I will.
No.
Yeah.
You don't
I need a receiver. My third receiver right now is fucking Xavier Worthy, which is not good. That is not good. That's not.
Well, I did pick up Michael Pittman Jr. to back up Tyson as my third. So.
Hell yeah, Keith! Can't wait to have you on, my dude. Dude, it's working out. Matthew Golden falls back. Let's get it. Jonathan says, hell yeah, the Pop's approval for being a guest is all I need. I mean, yes and no. Mark Martin was pretty old before he retired, but wasn't competitive at all. My comparison, Jonathan, was...
I can't pass him up. Fuck it. Fuck it, Rob. Fuck it.
My comparison was Fred Couples, who at the Masters alone, the Masters is the only time he could compete with these young guys, right, for one day. Fred Couples will shoot like 74 on opening round, and then he'll shoot like 82, which is still like pretty decent at Augusta. And Fred Couples is around 60. How old is Fred? Can someone check out how old Fred Couples is for me? That was the example of like old people. Like Fred Couples is old. So that's kind of the comparison. I think they're both similar. You could race NASCAR at 60, just like you could play a PGA event at 60, but you're not winning. You're definitely not winning a PGA event at 60.
66, he'll be 67 October 3rd.
Yeah, so he's been playing the last 6 years since 60 and like doing okay. So maybe that actually, my dad said that worked against my argument, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. But maybe you're not.
Vegeta says he gets mad so easily. I'm guessing you're saying, no, Ray gets fired up so easily, which was why we love Ray. That's why we love Ray.
Oh, no, you'll know when I'm mad.
Yeah, you'll know because I'll also be playing clips, and you'll know.
No.
It's awesome.
No, my level of voice goes from 3 to 5 to 9 to 10. So
here it is.
I was between that and Muhammad.
Why the fuck would it be between that or Muhammad? Why don't you just pick a common name like a normal person?
Muhammad is the most commonly used name on earth. Read a fucking book for one.
Yeah, Rob is McLovin and I'm fucking Jonah Hill, no doubt.
You're also a doctor.
He had a meniscus issue, which totally tanked Derrick Rose's career. Is that right?
That's right, dude.
Didn't know it.
It's so good. It's so good.
You love it. I know.
All right. I got to look what I'm doing here.
You
have
love
0.
It.
Okay. Well, I got a big choice to make here. There goes Andrews. There goes Love. Who has Josh Allen? Francis does. He's probably going to take Dalton Kincaid. Would be my guess. And there goes Kincaid. Man. I want Ferguson so bad, but I can't just play for the stack. My receiver room is trash. Let's go Jalen Coker. And if we need Ferguson to fall back, we don't need it. It would be ideal if Ferguson fell back.
Because this dude has 0 tight ends right now, so he's probably taking.
No, I get it, but there's a chance he takes Dallas Goedert. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Oh, he did. There you go. He did.
Hey, but he could come back very well and take Ferguson. When you have Xavier Worthy as your third receiver, guys, like as much as I'm a big Worthy fan for best ball this year in particular, do you feel great about it? Like, no. And there goes Ferguson. And there it goes. There it goes.
And it's gone.
But we also have stuff on Diggs, who would be a fine pick here for me. And I can't reach on a running back. My running back situation is what? Oh, yeah. K9, Javonte, and Bucky Irving. Hell yeah. Well, Snead played back in the fucking black and white days in terms of like television stuff. And then Mickelson, he's playing on the Live Tour, right? Holy shit toe. Rashid Shaheed. My dick is fully hard, guys. I've been
you fucked me.
No, I've been not reaching on Shaheed. I have too many Shaheed shares. But if he follows me, I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Okay. Things are kind of working out here, guys. Again, we love it. God, no subs in this video, guys. Insane.
I'm gonna reach a little on him, but I'm fine with it.
Guys, we need 70 subs to reach 3,000 subs. Okay, we need 70 more for 3,000 subscribers. We need to get this by the end of the month. Like, we have to get it by the end of the month. Otherwise, it's not saying this is a fail, but I know the guys I have are super loyal, and I love the community is awesome. They're the best. We need more people in the community and more exposure. So if you're watching the show, I mean, having 2,900 is a decent amount. It is a decent amount. Most of these channels that are doing this that actually get somehow more views, which is wild because they're way worse, have like 1,000 subs. So come on, you got Big Ray in the look at Big Ray. Big Ray, do a dance for him. See, you get Big Ray dancing. You get all these things.
Got them titties jiggling.
I just got sniped for Stroud. That's not a good thing. I think special team Heter. That's a good question. Do special teams touchdowns count? I don't think they do.
I have no idea.
No, they should, because any touchdown should count. So I think if you get, for instance, when you recover a fumble in the end zone, do you remember Trey McBride 2 years ago? How he had like no receiving touchdowns, but he had like a fumble recovery for a touchdown. That should count. So what's the difference between a fumble recovery for a touchdown and a return touchdown? The question is if that fumble recovery touchdown even counts. I don't know.
All I know is, Rob, I'm going to get fucking raid right now.
You are?
The player I want is going to get raid. I just know it. I know it. Dakota's going to do it if nothing else, just to ray me. Rob, always, when I say it like that, I always go back to the great yep, there he goes. Fucking Jalen Coker, motherfucking bastards.
I took Coker a long time before that.
Not Coker,
Travis Hunter?
McMillan.
Oh.
But anyways, you kicked my dog.
You kicked my dog.
The prank phone call. I was just love. No. Your daughter come on my property today, and she kicked my dog, and now I'm going to fuck her. Oh no, she didn't. No, she did.
What? This fucker just sniped Hawkinson, man. Sorry, yeah. The same guy that just sniped Jedi. No, not cool.
Good,
not cool, bro.
It is cool.
No, it's not.
Hey, it's okay. Brent Strange is there. Johnson, Sadiq.
I should have done the first thing. I need this to happen. I don't know where Mal's been last couple of days.
Is he alive?
He's in a very, very tough battle to get that Maxim model on the cover. So I hope it happens.
Is that girl one of his rapper like?
No, those are the kids he tutors. No, that's a friend from high school. Like a friend from high school. Okay. We just got Ryan Flournoy. Okay. This worked out. We got another correlation there with my boy. Dakota's laughing about that inside joke between me and Dakota. Can't really disclose that on air, Dakota. Dakota's laughing his ass off.
Hey, you guys are so funny. Yeah. Inside jokes.
Well, I'm not going to talk. I'll talk to you about it. Ray, I will after the show. I'll call you in a 5-minute conversation. You'll know exactly why I'm not bringing it up. Okay. And laugh now. Just wait.
Oh,
Just wait. Dakota, tell him how much he's gonna laugh. You know, Big Ray, of all people, he's gonna appreciate it like way more than I did. And like I got a chuckle, my wife got a chuckle, and we were also like scratching our heads, trying to figure. It's like a puzzle. It's like a riddle. We're trying to figure out this riddle.
No.
And, what happened? Auto pick, Jonah Coleman.
It's because my Q fucking, of course, had him up there. Oh well. It's over. The deed is done.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you after this for a minute, and we're gonna talk. It's pretty funny shit. Anyways, guys, tomorrow night, me and Big Ray are gonna be in the city going to see a concert. But I'm gonna probably do stay in the keep posting the Discord. I'm gonna do a show in the afternoon for you guys. I'll do a draft, just 1 or 2 drafts in the afternoon, just so I don't miss a day. I don't want to miss a day. There's a chance if I'm feeling great and it's not too late, it'll probably be like midnight when I get home. Probably won't be up for doing a show because I'll be smashed, like more smashed than tonight.
I think that we should do that show then.
No, but I'm gonna attempt to make love to my wife. You know, one of those 30-minute sessions where just no one comes, especially her. No, they can see will always come because I'm going so hard, but I won't, and I'll be sweating on her, and she'll be like, "Get the fuck off me!"
Like she's gonna come to like get away from you, like.
No, because it's still gonna be good. It's just like, you know, generally for the guy, good sex involves finishing, and if you're so drunk, it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, you guys, you're going, and you go, and she says, "What?"
Exactly.
Don't worry, I'm with you on that. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I may make fun of you.
Kate Space says, "I wish she would come." I mean, I told you, I think she'll be fine. Like I trust in her release much more than mine. K-Space cries after sex. That needs to be talked to with a therapist or something because I can't. I don't know why, man. I can't tell you why that happens. I apologize. It's part of life, though, isn't it? Maybe.
I guess.
Ooh.
Dakota, you do it again. I'm going to kick you right now. So I'm going to find out where you live. I already know where you live. I'm going to come there. Yep.
K-Space, sub to the channel. We need 70 more subs for 3,000. Our goal is 4,000 before the start of the year. That seems crazy, but when I stream all 36 to 40 of my redrafts, that's when the most people come. And I was getting some. They come, get it? I was getting 40 or 50 subs. I was getting 40 or 50 subs a video last year from those shows because it was, September, August, and high money leagues are where it's at. So we need to get.
Do they come CUM or COME?
Both, dude.
Wait till you see my hey bitch, wait till you see my I'm gonna make that pussy wet.
You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. That sounds like an awful song.
The whisper song? Come on. Everybody, if you really want me to do it, I'll do it.
I get you, K-Space. You know what you're also getting in this program? No ads. I turned ads off on my show because live stream ads are insane. There's people that do live streams like Flock has ads. How are you supposed to be in a live stream up to date when you have ads to go through? I feel like that's why. Like, how about greedy shit? Like having ads on your live stream? Ugh. Gross.
There you go, Dakota. Well, first off, Rob, ads are also how you make money. So, I don't necessarily blame people for making money by doing that, but I understand your point.
Dude, Flock makes he gets so much from his website and everything. Like, the ad thing is, I feel like that's more of a slap in the face to, like, your viewers because, dude, there's just you hate ads. Like, I hate ads, right? You're in a shower, want to listen to a show with ads.
Well, how many people, like, subscribers does that person have that you're talking about?
Oh, Flock has 300K, I'm sure. Ooh, good option. We're going to take Gunnar Helm. All right. The team is looking really good. Really good. We waited at tight end. So I'm going to read you the squad real quick. We'll get the draft grades after this, guys, A through F. We have Joe Burrow and Dak Prescott at quarterback, Kenneth Walker, Javonte Williams, Bucky Irving, and Zach Charbonnet at running back. CeeDee Lamb, we are in the 9 hole. CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, Xavier Worthy, Matthew Golden, Jalen Coker, Rashid Shaheed, and Ryan Flournoy at wide receiver with Kyle Pitts, A.J. Barner, and Gunnar Helm. That is light at running back. Ray, you think I need a running back? I have Walker, Javonte, Bucky, and Charbonnet. I need 5, right?
Hold on. I'm going to look at your team real quick here. Where you at? So you said you have CD, Kenneth, more 40 running backs, Kenneth, Bucky. Yeah, I mean, you do need one more. If you get one more, you'll be fine. If you wanted me to grade grade your team without another fifth running back,
right?
I would.
I get it.
I think it would bog it down a bit, just only because. I mean, dude, your top three are elite, and even Charbonnet, dude. Like, who knows? To your point, you hate Price, so who knows? I mean, in reality, like nobody knows.
I know Price.
I know. I'm just saying, but I like him. But again, I'm not. He's a rookie. Who fucking knows? You know what I mean? Like, they drafted him in the first round, so you would think, okay. But people also thought, not many. It was probably like 3 people. And maybe 3 people would have been Mitch Trubisky's parents with Ryan Pace. Thought that was a good pick. The trade up and take Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, 3 people, 100%. He doesn't wear a wig. Come on, Mason doesn't wear a wig. That's nice hair. I will say this: he has way better hair than not better than Ray. Ray has the great hair. Okay, my hair sucks, brother. Look, show him those locks, Ray. Look at that. Guys, next week we have a great schedule on tap for you guys. We have Mike Storey on Monday. We have the Chaz on Wednesday, and we have Nick O and Tom TD double teaming a show on Friday. Monday is going to be ambiguous backfields. We're going to break those down, where the value's at, what to avoid. Wednesday is a tight end breakdown, the tight end landscape, tiers from Fantasy Pros. And then Friday is Hawaiian shirt day. Bring a Hawaiian shirt, wear it. I'm kidding. That's from Office Space. But I got to figure out what we're doing on Friday with Nico and Tom TD. Something juicy. And then the other days we'll be drafting best ball. So don't worry. The content will keep on flowing, just like Big Ray's hair. Flowing, baby. It's flowing.
Hey, if you want a wig, bro, I got you.
Oh, there goes Ray Davis.
If you want a wig, Rob, I got you, bro.
I love a wig. I can't take Thornton. I could take Keon, right? All right. Jedi grades the team a solid D. I saw your comments earlier about no stacks. No stacks is no bueno. Team Francis with Christian McCaffrey has the best team. Ooh. Mason has thin hair. He's like 27. He's heading towards the Rob hair minus the belly. And he's probably better looking than me for sure. I'm funnier. I think I would beat him in a redraft if we played 10 leagues together. He's a better best ball guy than me, though. I'm not going to try to say I'd take him down at best ball because that's all he does. And he has his algorithm, guys. Hold on real quick. I found a clip. Here it is. If you look here and you combined Kenyon Sadiq's second year and third year in college, and you extrapolate the target share to the Jets, and you multiply that by pi, you get yourself a top 12 tight end. There it is. That's a good one for you. I found that clip on YouTube a while back. So, you know what? I do know what pi is. Storey is the only one that could actually equate pi to fantasy that I know. And if he tried doing it in this show, I'd tell him to just stop. I do appreciate Storey using big words because that's a running joke in the show. If you notice, every time he says a really big word that we barely know, and he always uses it properly, you see me laugh and smile because it's fucking hilarious. And I'm like, I don't really know what that word means. I know of the word, but Ray has that Field Yates hair, dude. You could if you were to do the whole like song it up thing. Yeah. We got Field Yates. You are Field Yates if you ate Field Yates. Did you eat Field Yates to get this hair?
First off, Field Yates' hair has nothing on me, bro. Like, you guys don't understand the thickness. It's fucking
thick, dude. It's fucking thick.
It ain't just like some thin fucking, for easy reference, when they talk about in Always Sunny, what am I watching here? Why does Hulk Hogan have why does it look like he has the silken, why is he bald and have the hair of a silken Chinese man? Oh, that's just look. He's
Chinese, man.
got the skin of a hot dog. It's fucking here.
I probably should have submitted a video, Dakota. I don't want to get in with those guys. I'm doing my own thing, and I know it's probably an easy way to make it, but then I have to be in that whole circuit of the 5 or 6 shows that are involved in that. I don't know. It's just they're not for me. I'm gonna do my own thing. It's gonna take longer. Also, I don't think I would win because I think they're just hand selecting who they want in the league, and they don't want someone like me to ruffle feathers. Now, Big Ray, your video would actually win. I think Big Ray could make a video. You know what I should have done though? I should have done a video. Now I'm thinking about it right now for the Flock Fantasy League. I should have done it like trying to be Brandon Ayuk. Buy a Brandon Ayuk jersey and be like, the Flock League, you know what? Like, I'm out here on social media, man. I don't need you guys. Social media pays, bro. It pays. And, like, you know what? If you think if I get in the Flock League that, like, you know, I'm going to be off my social media shit, you're wrong. I'm still going to be posting on social media even when I'm in the Flock League. There it is. There's my video. Someone record that.
We did. Don't you worry.
Well, it's recorded right now because it's all live. But Brandon Ayuk, what a beauty. What a beauty. He's creating content for us guys on a daily fucking basis.
All right, let's get some grades.
I've slowly gotten more sober on the show. I think I'm actually a little more articulate than I was.
You're disappointing me. You're disappointing me.
Dude, here's the thing is I had about 16 beers before I got on
with
here.
You. Can you calm down?
If I kept on drinking, I would have been fucking fried. Yeah. I love that guy. When Ray tells you to calm down, you know you probably should. All right, let's go to the teams here. We have – this is the right one, right? Let's see, Jedi. I'll make sure this is the right one. Yes, it is. Super Beast Keith.
So what's the first thing we're looking at?
Yeah, Keith squad here. He had the first pick. Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff, and Shador Sanders with Jahmyr Gibbs, Jalen Warren, Chris Rodriguez, Woody Marks, Tank Bigsby, and Mike Washington. I love the Tank Bigsby pick in this tournament. Devonta Smith, Rashee Rice, Jalen Waddle, Concepcion, Denzel Boston, Tesla, Jalen Knoll, Loveland, and Laporta. Dude, this is a banger. I mean, Hurts is correlated. So both your quarterbacks are correlated with running back, if you want to count Tank Bigsby. We have Devonta Smith and Isaac Tesla and Sam Laporta. Dude, I don't know, dude. B+. I mean, this is a fucking good team. Hold on, shit. I have the wrong screen up. There we go. Sorry, I was reading it with the screen up. That's a good team. I'm going to go through it again. Quarterbacks.
Hey, by the way, tell your dog I love them.
Yeah, she's playing with a toy.
Oh, I know.
Chris Rodriguez is your 3. You don't have a real 2, but Warren, Rodriguez, Woody Marks, Tank Bigsby, Mike Washington. Money here. And then I like the receivers, man. Concepcion's not a great 4, but you have 2 Cleveland guys, which should even out. Tesla stacked. This is a great team, Keith. This is I want to say B+ team. Ray, what do you have?
I would say a B+ to B. I would more lean B only because the back, like you said yourself, there's no solid running back 2. It's a great depth. Like if you would have picked another running back, like
but the build having 6 was needed.
No, right? No.
Washington and Bigsby.
Yeah, no. The build, like your running backs are good, and your quarterback room is amazing. Your wide receiver room, your top 3 are great. The back end is not terrible, but it has, there's no guarantees. That's not, again, I'm nothing, as you guys see, I don't care about guarantees with rookies because that's why we draft them. But nonetheless, and then your your tight end room is super elite. So yeah, it's B to B minus, or B to B plus. I would probably lean just B, only because of the running back room. Not say it's bad. I just something more to be had for the running back 2. But
I love it because it's a tournament and this has enough stacks on it. Give me your grade in the chat, guys. Give us your grade. I have B+. Ray says B. I think it's a pretty good team. Let's move on to the next team here. We have about 7 teams. 7 of us were in this draft, this puppy. So we have Jedi here who hates his team. We'll see if we hate it as much as he does. Jaden Daniels and Cam Ward at quarterback. Breece Hall, David Montgomery, R.J. Harvey, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara with Jamar Chase, Drake London, Jamison Williams, Quentin Johnson, Pearsall, Higgins, Trey Harris, and Shamir DK. So you have at least a stack of Shamir DK. There you go. Gadsden, Schultz, and Mike Gesicki. So you do have 2 late stacks with your quarterback. Oh no, you don't even have Joe Burrow. So ugh, it's not a D or anything.
He needed Justin Herbert. I don't know what it looks like.
Yes, he needed Justin Herbert in the worst way, man. But he couldn't take Justin Herbert because he had Jaden Daniels. They both have the same.
No, I get that. I'm not saying it's his fault for not taking.
If this was Justin Herbert and Cam Ward, I would grade it better, even though that would have been a worse quarterback room. It's a C. It's a C minus team. The stacks are a lot. There's no stacks really to speak of. Running back room is a little light. Wide receiver room just is kind of blah. Outside of, you know what? Pearsall's a really good 5, though. I'm going to still go solid C because of the correlation. And Mike Gesicki. I don't know why Mike Gesicki's on this team.
I agree with that. Just again with what you said, the Gesicki wasn't necessary. I love his top 3 receivers. I mean, that's fucking great. And even his top 2 running backs. I'm not going to sit here and say they're super elite, but Breece Hall has upside to be super elite, and then David Montgomery, we know what he is, and he's number 1 there. I mean, again, I'll say with what you said, a C. But as upwards, he has upside, but
without the stacks, the upside is
exactly
not
correct.
What you want in this tournament. Montana squad here. What's up, Montana? We have here we go. We have Drake May, Malik Willis, and Jacoby Brissett. Really nice quarterback room. Kyron, Cam Scatabo, Travion Henderson's is 3. Rico's is 4 with Emmett Johnson. Super tasty running back room there. JSN, AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, Michael Wilson's is 4. Dubs, McMillan, Antonio Williams, and Keon Coleman with Mark Andrews and Juwan Johnson. So a little light at tight end, but I
like this team, dude.
I love where you have McMillan, Dubs, and Wilson. That is a super nice 3 receivers there to have at 4 or 5.
His wide receiver room is elite, no doubt.
So Drake May with Hendy, Drake May with AJ Brown, and Romeo Dubs. We have Malik Willis. You can't really stack Malik Willis. It's impossible to do so. But you have to do a Michael Wilson with – okay, so you have 4 stacks. Dildo Schwaggin 69. What a name. You know what?
That is epic.
That I had Dildo Schwaggin 69.
That is so epic.
Comment, running another. We're going to run another one just for you, okay? And there's 22 people in. Like I said, if we hit the like goal of 30 likes, we're almost there. If we have 20 people in here, I will always stay on, guys. It's just when there's like 6 people in here, 8 people in here, it's hard for me to stay on for 4 hours. So I like this team a lot. This fits all of the molds of what I want. There's upside, there's floor, there's stacks. I'm going to go B+ for this team, Montana. This is one of your better squads, especially in this tournament. Ray, you like it?
Oh, yeah. I would give it a B+, especially here's the thing. If Tevy Henderson does what they thought he would do, draft him in the 2nd round last year, I mean, this team could be an A. Me personally. I mean, I know the tight end room, like you said, is older and it has a very limited ceiling, but the floor is pretty solid. And then the wide receiver room, I mean, dude, honestly, just looking, we don't know what Dubs will do, and especially he has that stack with May.
But you have the floor. We got to move on, though, right? Because
it's fine. It's fine.
We got to go to Dakota's team here. Dakota has Brock Purdy, Jordan Love, Tyler Shuck. Really almost too much at quarterback. Chase Brown, Bayshaw Tootin, Tony Pollard. Nice 3 there. JCM, Ray Davis, and Marshawn Lloyd with St. Brown, Olave, Mike Evans, Alec Pierce, Hunter, and Juwan Jennings with Fannin, Dulcich, and Freiermuth. This is not enough at receiver. I mean, Pierce, the injury question marks. Travis Hunter, the question marks of is he even going to play a lot of offense? I know you think he's going to, but regardless, Juwan Jennings is a guy you're going to rely on. The build is an issue. I like a lot of the players. Pat Freiermuth should not have been picked in this team. Just take Fannin and Dulcich for me. Take a 7th receiver. And then Marshawn Lloyd. Marshawn Lloyd was a luxury pick. So the quarterback room's fine. Do that. If you just trade Marshawn Lloyd and Pat Freiermuth for wide receivers, now you give your Alec Pierce, Travis Hunter picks that are risky a little bit more chance to succeed, and you have a more chance to advance. Like, this is a team that if it advances is really dangerous. It's probably not advancing. So I got to give you a C for this team. The build is a D. The team is a B, but the build is a C. Like this wide receiver room, I cannot get on board. Like, I love the top 3 and I love Alec Pierce as a 4, but risky, unproven. You also have Daniel Jones question marks there. Travis Hunter as a 5. I wish you had Calvin Ridley on this team. I wish you had Jerry Jeudy on this team. I wish you had, another weight, Keon Coleman. Give me a dart thrower wide receiver opposed to Pat Freiermuth, who, if Harold Fannin does what you think he's going to do where you drafted him, if these running backs pop off. Like, I love the quarterback value you got too. You got Tyler Shuck, 16 picks after.
See, Robert, but that's where, like, I don't think that was necessary. Like, I get it because he has Olave, and I mean that's the only thing. But I'm just looking at where he picked people for picks. Love or Shuck was not necessary, at least for what.
I have no issues with the quarterback room, man. Marshawn Lloyd. What is Marshawn Lloyd bringing this team?
I get that.
Nothing.
But I'm saying everything. If you look at I'm saying draft pick. If you look at where he picked these people, there are other positions, aka his wide receiver room, because he picked.
I just want dart throws. I don't want a wide receiver at 140. I don't want Shakir on this team. I know Shakir is fine. He'd be a good addition. I want dart throws there at wide receiver 7, wide receiver 8. It needs to be an 8 receiver team. We got to move on though. Dildo Swaggins does say got to draft to win, not advance. I like it. I like that strategy too. That's why I'm giving it a C. Just because the aggressiveness. Typically, this build I would give worse, but Dakota is a very, very savvy individual that knows his shit. So again, if Travis Hunter becomes a full-time receiver, this team is totally fine. But like that is a if that's a big what if. Well, let's move on to the next squad here. We have Big Ray. Let's see what you got, man. Lamar, Baker Mayfield at quarterback. That's lovely. JT, Devon Achane, Blake Corum, Isaiah Pacheco, and Jonah Coleman. Nice running back room. Zay Flowers, Neighbors, Tyson, Pittman, Cooper, Debo, Ridley, Hurst, Kupp, Tucker Kraft, and George Kittle. 2 injured guys, but I think that's going to work out for you. I hate the receiver room, but you have 9 of them, so you fit the bill. I don't like the stretch from Pittman. I don't like the stretch from Tyson all the way down. Debo is kind of nice there, but Ridley is a nice compliment to Ted Hurst. Cooper Kupp, I prefer that be Torrey Horton. But rookies and veterans, a nice mix there. This team's going to work out. What are the stacks looking like? Lamar with Zay Flowers. I wish you had Surratt on this team. You don't.
I tried.
Or Bateman. You have Bateman? You don't have Bateman? No. And then Baker with – okay, so you're really lightly stacked, man.
Yep, I know. Trust me.
I got to go B-.
I got sniped. Trust me. I had plenty of peeps, but with us having many peeps, got sniped. I agree.
This team has a good chance to advance, for sure. A good chance to advance, not doing any damage, though.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that, to be perfectly honest with you, I think my whole entire team relies on Neighbors and what happens with him. Because if he turns up and turns out,
7 picks after ADP, it's pretty fair.
But I'm saying, like, he misses a month, right? Assumingly he's so athletic, that may not be the case. But just
that is a good call because you have Neighbors without the stacks. Neighbors gives you a little bit of more upside. If you get him back, the stacks won't matter as much. Again, you're not winning this tournament without the stacks. You don't really have any.
No,
this team could advance. This could even make the championship round. Doubtful, but it's not going to win it. But
I'd say B- is fair. I think B-
it's pretty fair. Let's go on to Francis's squad. Francis picking from the 8-hole. We have a 2-5-9-2 build. Josh Allen and Bo Nix really balanced there. Perfect amount of draft capital. Christian McCaffrey, O'Marion Hampton, Josh Jacobs, Tajay Spears, and Sean Tucker. Lovely top 3 there. DJ Moore is your 1. Okay, it's stacked. I don't love that. Sutton, Jaden Reed, Jacoby Myers, Stephon Diggs, Trey Tucker, Jerry Jeudy, Darnell Mooney, and Jack Besh with Tyler Warren and Dalton Kincaid. So, dude, this is a fine team. Like, I hate DJ Moore as your 1. I hate DJ Moore as your 1.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I like the back end receivers, man. I like the stretch from Tucker, Jeudy, Mooney, and Besh. Even Diggs, like that stretch right there is you need 3 receivers in this team, right? Because most weeks you're gonna have Josh Jacobs as your flex. So you're not gonna have to start 4 receivers. And also your 10-end room, you only have 2 of them, but Tyler Warren and Dalton Kincaid is pretty strong. I'm going B+ in the squad, dude. I think this is really well built, and you have the necessary stacks with Sutton and with Bo Nix. So this is good.
I agree with B+. I would have gone A- if he would have not taken Josh Jacobs 41 and picked a receiver over that to make DJ Moore his second receiver.
Yeah, but I love having if these guys stay healthy. Three RB1s.
The first thing I said when you read his team off was the fucking top 3 running backs are amazing. That's fucking elite.
It's a great team. Guys, put your grades in the chat for us.
I'm just saying that if just looking at the picks again, like the pick, like where he picked them at, he picked Josh Jacobs 41. And again, that might have been. I'm not hating on it to where if you believe in him in his slot where you picked him, then that's not, that's why you did it. I'm just saying I'm agreeing with Rob. Having DJ Moore as your one is a little weak. That's all.
All right, my team. We had the 9th, picking from the 9 hole, 2-5-8-3, Bill. We have Joe Burrow and Dak Prescott. We have Kenneth Walker, Javonte Williams, Bucky Irving, Zach Charbonnet, and Braylon Allen. With CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, Xavier Worthy, Matthew Golden, Jalen Coker, Rashid Shaheed, Ryan Flournoy, and Rashad Bateman. With Kyle Pitts, A.J. Barner, and Gunnar Helm. So in terms of stacks, we have CeeDee Lamb and Ryan Flournoy. We have T. Higgins I probably should have gone Gesicki here for my third tight end. That makes a lot more sense than Gunnar Helm. I kind of was distracted. So I only have one stack with Mr. Joe Burrow. So it's not super heavy on the stacks. It's probably enough. I wish I had gone a little more aggressive with Gesicki.
Yeah, but your Dak stacks, there's three of them or four of them?
Just
of them, right?
Just two. Just CeeDee Lamb and Flournoy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know Javonte Williams is not right. Okay.
No, I have Javonte too. Okay, no, I do have Javonte. Okay, so I do have 3 stacks. Good call. So I'm very heavy on the Cowboys here. Good call. That actually helps the team a lot. I didn't realize that. So this is a pretty solid team, man. I like Bucky as my 3. I can't believe Bucky fell to 57. I feel like his ADP at 54 is a gift already to fall after ADP in a tournament. Braylon Allen, okay, whatever. I like Charbonnet with the top 3 studs I have as a guy for late season in case there's injury. And receiver room, again, Xavier Worthy as a 3 is trash. Golden, Coker, Shaheed. That is a decent stretch in best ball to make up for Worthy being my 3. And I think a lot of weeks I won't need 4 receivers because I have 3 decent tight ends. What do you have for a grade for this team? I don't like to grade my own teams.
Well, it's definitely one of the better teams. I'll definitely tell you that. I will tell you this before I give you your grade. If it was the style of draft we did prior to this, the
sit and go.
Yeah, it would not be nearly as good. But because it's not, that's why you drafted the way you did. I know you were pissed off when you had Worthy as your 3rd, but you recovered extremely well on the rest of those guys. And then having the stacks you do with Dallas, which is a top 5, top 3 offense in at least in the NFC, and at least a top 5 in the NFL probably. I think you did I'm sure you loved your team as you were going along, but I would give it an A-, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I know I got some pretty nice value. I didn't think I'd get when I picked Kyle Pitts, right, because I needed a tight end. I didn't think I would get Matthew Golden to fall back the next round, those 4 picks. And that was a big – I know it's Matthew Golden. He's unproven. He sucks, but he's probably the 2 in Green Bay, at least at the wide receiver position. And he seems like a best ball.
Rob, I hope he sucks as a Bears fan, but in reality –
he's probably going to suck in real life. He's going to suck in real life, but he could have 700 yards and 5 touchdowns, right? That's what we need.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get the Phantom squad here. Pick him from the 12 hole. 2, 6, 7, 3 Bill, Trevor Lawrence, Kyler Murray, James Cook, Derrick Henry, Kenny Gainwell, Tyrone Tracy, Tyler Algier, Nick Singleton, Ladd McConkey, Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson's his 3, Brian Thomas, Mekhi Lemon, Dontavian Wicks, Tank Dell, with Chickaconquo, Brenton Strange, and Kenny Sadiq. Really strong tight end room there. I think you're too heavy at running back. I think this needs to be a 5 running back team. If you just read off the top 5, Cook, Henry, Gainwell, Tracy, and Algier, that is plenty, brother. I would have just taken Nick Singleton and not taken a quarterback. Those 2 quarterbacks are fine. Probably 1 more receiver because you have 2 Philly players without a stack. Brian Thomas is a fine 4. Watson, I know you hate Watson's a fine 3. But Tank Dell might give you nothing this year. This needs to be another receiver. If you have 1 more receiver, I am in on this team. I'm still going to give it in the B-ish range because I think that the tight ends are really strong. The quarterback room's strong. I like the running back room. The top end wide receivers are solid. B- for me, dog, for MVP. It's a good team, but I just want some more depth at wide receiver personally.
Well, me personally, I'm not a big fan of the quarterback room. Not saying it's bad, but just we're all expecting Trevor Lawrence to reciprocate what he did. Now, that's my same argument we've been using with Caleb Williams. Both guys added amazing offensive head coaches with offensive minds. Both took nice steps. We'll see what happens going forward. We assume it should happen. And Kyler Murray, I've already talked about him. Like, I think he can be 0 to 100 and with the coach, it should be more to 100, which I'm not happy about as a Bears fan. But
Swag,
either way,
saying that the MVP should have gone 2-6-8-2, or I should have gone 2-6-8-2. Because I think my running back room was more than enough. Kenneth Walker, Williams, Bucky Irving, Charbonnet, and Braylon Allen. There's no reason I'm taking a 6 running back. In his case, it would have been me because it would have. I think he's talking about him because we both did a change. I think he needed
he said you.
Oh, he says me.
Yeah.
You really think the running back room is light? Like
I
don't think the running back room is light. I know Kyle Pitts is solid as fuck. I love Kyle Pitts this year, but am I comfortable with Kyle Pitts and AJ Barner? Same buy as well. I couldn't do that because they have the same buy as well. I think best player available. 6 running backs. Like if I had to rely on my 6 running back, like if we're going aggressive here, who am I going to take? Like Jaden Blue? Is Jaden Blue going to make this team markedly better than a 3rd tight end? So I think my running back room is actually the strength of the team because I have Bucky as my 3.
I'm sorry. Are we talking about your team or Phantom's team? I thought we were talking about Phantom's team here.
We were, but he was saying that I need to go 2-6-2.
Oh yeah, but he was saying you cut me off to talk about your team because you're so.
All right, guys, let's do one more draft.
No.
What do you guys want to do?
No, I just want to say real quick. I didn't realize my grade for Phantoms goes up a lot, to be honest, because he does have a triple stack with Lawrence, Brian Thomas Jr., and Strange. That's
okay.
Very nice.
Yeah, I like this team a lot. I said
the only thing I have a gripe on is Christian Watson at 60. That's just my biggest gripe. The dude, first off, he's never played 16 games his whole career. I am not a fan of picking players who do not have a history of not playing a full season even once in their career. I would pick Christian Watson just not
for that reason.
But okay, there you go. Go against Ray. Do what Rob does and lose.
Hey, Kyle Pitts has gone from 1 touchdown, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna have 6 touchdowns this year, guys, because he goes up 1 every year. Yeah, fast puppy again. It's gonna be tough for all of us to get in there. We can try it. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys are gonna do this next draft with us. Let me know how many we have before we get in this, because if it's 8 people, there's no way we're all getting in a fast.
I'm gonna have to go.
There's just no way. Yeah, Ray's out of here. We have a big day tomorrow, so I'll take care of the rest of the show. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, well, plus, like I told you, you gotta get up early for other things. So, well, supposed.
Tomorrow, remind me to tell you that inside joke me and Dakota had. So,
oh, don't worry, I'll call Dakota and on the phone, and we can all have a conversation together. I'm lying, but nonetheless, yeah, I'll remind you. Love you guys. Appreciate it. Rob, thank you so much for having me on.
Later, buddy. I got you, man. As always, Big Ray in the flesh. Hold on, real quick, Ray, before you get off.
No. He had a meniscus issue, which totally tanked Derrick Rose's career.
Guys, we have like 9 people in here. Let's just do a $3 sit and go. We'll fill it up. Look at the screen. $3 sit and go. That'll fill up the fastest if we don't fill it up. We have like 9 people in here. Let's all draft together. I'm the only one in here, but I think we can fill this up. We'll give it a couple minutes. Ray's getting ready to headbang.
Hey, Rob,
1,
saying,
2,
if you want me...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot of people. There's no way we're all getting a puppy, guys. There's just no way 8 of us are going to fill up a puppy. So we can try it. I just don't want people to get left out, you know? What are you saying, Ray? You're talking with your hair?
I'm just letting you know that I'm just letting you know. If you want me to shave it off and hand it off to you for you to make your own your way wig.
My hair is not that bad. It's not good. I mean, I'm also 38 years old and I wear a hat.
My point.
So.
No, you have hair still. That's my point. You add on what I have here. All of a sudden.
No one's doing the sit and go. We're going to do a puppy then. We'll just figure out whoever gets in, gets in. Good call. Yeah, let's do it. Let's risk it for a puppy.
I love it.
Let me back out, guys.
I love you guys. Have a good night, boy. I'm ready to
see you, buddy. Yep, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good time at the show. I'm backing out. Don't worry. Just trying to make everyone happy. You know, it's just tough to do. So, all right. I'm going to count it down here for us. Unless someone wants to try to get in there and be a sacrificial lamb and see where we're at. Otherwise, I'm going to join this in about 10 seconds. We're getting a fast puppy and see who gets in this one. So I'm not going to join it yet. I'll tell you when I'm joining. You'll watch on the screen. We'll count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Join it up. I know there's a little delay, so I'm waiting 3 seconds. Join it. Well, I guess we'll see who got in here. It's full, so that was quick. All right, everyone get in this one? Who's in? Who's in? Who's not in? I got the first pick. All right, Sean's at the 11. I see Schwaggins at 8. I see LOL at 7. Jedi at 6. Shamrock's at 3. Montana's at 2. Spurs is at 12. Fuck yeah, dude. We have a lot of us in here. All right. I think everyone got it. Did everyone get in? Anyone not get in? There are a lot of people to keep track of, so just let me know. Dude, this entire list is my slow draft list that I'm up in. I have 8 hours, but I should probably get on that before I go to sleep. All right. You got Gibbs. Shit, let's do the situation and go. Another reason I take Gibbs, guys, at 1 is bye situations. Like, Gibbs has a week 6 bye. Bijan has week 11 bye. Week 11 is bye Mageddon. Like, do I want to? If that's a tiebreaker, that is a tiebreaker for me. I'm still taking Gibbs besides that. In full PPR, I may be taking Bijan and a lot of my redrafts are full PPR. That is a 50-50 proposition because Bijan's probably going to have 80 receptions this year, where Gibbs is going to have his 62 receptions. He'll make that up in touchdowns, but in half PPR, like, receptions are not as important. So, but the bye week thing, especially in I don't care about buys in redraft at all, but in underdog and in tournaments and in best ball, buys fucking matter. This draft's flying by. You guys are all cruising. Excited to have everyone in here drafting with us. We'll do draft grades at the end of the show, guys. Keith is not in here. Damn it! Did you got in the sit and go? My bad. People didn't want to do it. Well, I have seconds. Some of you new guys in here, also, you know who you are, supporting the show, being amazing. I just want to shout out to all of the Patreon bros. You see Keith in there. He is a fanatic. New members, Sub-Zero, Fantasy Dog, Silent, and Connor all joining in the last 7 or 8 days. Appreciate all of you guys. Anyway, if you guys want to get in the community, which is what we're selling here. Yeah, we have draft stuff, draft guides, rankings, all that kind of shit. You get that anywhere, and you can find that without even subscribing to some places. We're offering a community. We're offering a lot of awesome perks as well, besides just supporting your boys here. But access to the Discord, it is the place to be. The best fantasy chat around. We are about 50 people strong in there now. Community fantasy leagues. You want to play best ball leagues with us? We're doing some best ball leagues on Sleeper. We have 2 redrafts available to sign up for, all done via League Safe. So you guys don't have to worry about Venmoing me because I'm not going to ask people to do that. They don't know me. All on League Safe. Guest appearances on the pod. You want to draft some teams with me? You want to just come on to a segment, talk about best ball values or ambiguous backfields or how Helen Hunt has really bad skin now. Yeah, sorry, Helen, but you do. Things like that. We love having fans on the show. So we've had plenty of fans on the show. We're going to continue to do so. Free merchandise giveaways. Boom, right here. Hats and shirts giving away every single month. You find people. And quite a bit more. We're also giving our bets, guys. We crush our bets every year. Last year, 96 and 58s, all documented in the Discord with bet slips on player props, all even odds, -120 or better, usually -110. Follow the bets. You get the actual bets I'm placing when I place them. That is easy money. Easy money. It's going to make your money back times 10. Ooh, Brock Bowers off the board. So we're going to take Nico. And we're going to take Jeremiah Love. Not a bad start. So, a lot of goodies in there for you guys if you're interested. If you have any questions, toss it in the chat for the people that are actually in the community. They will answer your questions as well as I will. They've been in there for a while, and they're continuing to support the show for many reasons. So, we appreciate everybody. Go to the website, professionalfanatics.com, or go to the link in the description, or just go to Patreon and just search Professional Fanatics. Once you join, I will get your email. Email to me, and then I will send you a link to the Discord. Get in the community and start this year off fucking right, dude. Because we have 2 months before the season. This is a pivotal 2 months. We crush every year. We're going to crush even more this year. 6 of the most elite fucking guests, co-hosts in the world, as well as the community. Maybe not in the world, but I think they're pretty good. I wouldn't have him on otherwise. And Ray is the entertainment factor. Ray is the X factor of the show. We love Ray. Yeah, Keith, you're in here. Okay. I see. Keith fucking with me. We love Keith. Guys, you're going to see Keith on the show in 2 weeks. Keith will be on here drafting best ball with us in 2 weeks. So can't wait to see him. He's a very handsome individual as well. The guy is a stud. Like, if he grew up in the 70s, I know he's a little older than me. If he was in his prime in the 70s, the dude would have been a porn star. For sure, dude. For sure a porn star.
Simple Jack, the story of a mentally impaired farmhand who can talk to animals, was a box office disaster that many critics called one of the worst movies of all time.
Got a good brain.
I think you've got a fine brain, Jack.
You make me happy.
But now the question is, can speed...
Oh, I think the coffee. I've drank 3 cups of coffee. Told you I was hammered at 3 o'clock today. Usually I get hammered by the end of the stream. I am actually like sober now. Thank you to the coffee. It's a reverse stream of what we always see on here. Let's see here. Swaggins has gone 4 receivers. Good value there on McConkey. St. Brown, Rice fell to him or he actually reached on Rice. But St. Brown, Rice, Flowers, and McConkey. I was wondering why Rice wasn't available when I picked. Usually is, but I like those 4 receivers there. That is a tournament lineup, brother. Swaggin seems like a guy that doesn't care about ADP. I usually don't in redrafts, especially, but in best ball I do, just based on going against so many different teams. But I approve of what you're doing because YOLO, and you know what, ADP is only relevant until the season starts, and then it doesn't matter. I love it. Getting weird is what's up, man. So we got Luther Burden. We're gonna take Luther and Williams. So we can build a nice little Jared Goff team here. Dildo, I don't either, man. I respect it more in tournaments because I want to get value. If everyone's gonna have the same combination of players, and I think reaching does hurt if players don't hit. It's more pressure for them to hit. In redraft, I could give a shit about ADP after the first 2 rounds, dude. This year in certain leagues, in my full PPR leagues, I might take Bowers at 14 because I'm that high on Brock Bowers. I'm going to take Saquon in the first round. In my half PPR leagues, I'll take Saquon at fucking 10. I'll take Henry at 9. I don't care about ADP either, so I do respect that aspect of it. Best ball, usually I just draft so many teams that I'm going to get my guys enough. I will reach on guys like Hawkinson, Worthy, guys like that, Torrey Horton, Shaheed. At least I was before my exposure is up through the roof on those guys. I was reaching on those dudes because I do truly believe in them. I feel like a reach from 140 to 120 is not going to kill me, right? I just want to get those players on my team. But hey, I much prefer that than see people that are just living and dying by ADP. At this stage too, man, I am just trying to see what I hate though. Sometimes I am guilty of this. You saw that with Derek earlier. If you were watching, we've done so many drafts. Sometimes you just want to take shares of guys you don't have. I won't do that unless it's after ADP, right? I don't have a lot of Travion Henderson. I'll take him at ADP now because I'm so low in terms of exposure on him, where before I was just passing on him. So that's kind of how it sways for me. But it's all about balance. And you know what? Like, take your guys, honestly. And the less leagues you play, the least leagues you play, if you play 3 redrafts and you play 20 best balls, like, you got to get your guys in that situation. Me, I play about 38 or 40 redrafts, high stakes, and 300 or 400 best balls. I'm going to let value come to me, and then I think that is an advantage I'm going to have. Because I'm going to get my guys more than average, like more than the normal exposure would be, just based on having that much volume and taking them at ADP. But not many people have the luxury of playing that many leagues or the patience or the time, because it is a fucking mess to do that much. But the common combo thing is a really accurate assessment, because if everyone is just picking guys at ADP, how do you diversify yourself from the other 74 teams that have Puka, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, right? They have 3 of the top 4 guys you have. It comes down to the later picks, right? But I get it. I have to take a piss soon. After I make my next 2 picks, I'm going to play a clip and take a long piss. Let's see. We need Jared Goff to fall back. 108, which should be fine. Do. Tucker Kraft, no. Let's see what's available here. Who's at 2? Montana. Don't take Marvin, dude. Don't take Marvin Harrison. Don't take Marvin Harrison. That's my guy. Don't take Marvin Harrison. If you take Marvin Harrison, I'll be upset. Okay, he took Tyson. So we're definitely taking Marv. And I think... Thanks, buddy. You didn't have to. I wanted to sing a song. I gotta take a piss. I have like 4 cups of coffee in me, 3 coffees and 1 giant water, plus all the beers that I haven't really pissed out. So give me 50 seconds and talk amongst yourselves.
Jay Quellen. No Jay Quellen here?
Do you mean Jacqueline?
Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Balake. Where is Balake at? Yes, sir.
My name's Blake.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Do you want to go to war, Balake?
No.
D Nice. Is there a D Nice?
Do you mean Denise?
Son of a bitch. Ron. Where are you? Where is Ron right now?
Here.
You know, I said it like 4 times, so why didn't you say it the first time I said Ron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron?
Son of a bitch!
All right. Oh, how you doing, Hetzer? You hanging in there, man? Shit. I'm gonna have a hard time sleeping drinking all this coffee at fucking 1 in the morning, but I feel like the coffee and the booze would counteract, and then I would just be like normal, even though I normally don't go to bed till 4 in the morning anyway. I do my best work, all the prep for the segments. I do a lot of that stuff at 3 in the morning after I get off. I feel like I'm sharp. Maybe that's why the segments are so shitty. Who knows, man? Half joking. You guys know they're fucking elites. Oh, yeah. All right. God, I'm trying to think the last time I drank coffee on this stream. I think it would have been the Sunday mornings I do live start sits. So that was during the season. So it would have been December. The last time I've drank anything not beer on the show. Again, we're going to do a stream tomorrow afternoon, guys, about noon Central, maybe 12:30 p.m. Central in the afternoon. 1 or 2 drafts. I want to get it in. I doubt I'm going to be doing a draft tomorrow, a stream tomorrow night. But again, Mike's story coming on Monday. We're talking ambiguous backfields. I got to do the prep for that show. Really looking forward to that show because, you know, there's a lot of good value to be had in these backfields like the Commanders and to a lesser extent like the Jags. It's kind of ambiguous. I think we know we think Tootin's the starter. Chris Rodriguez would be a 45% snap share player. My concern is LaQuinn Allen. Like if LaQuinn Allen's mixing in even 15% of the snaps, that's going to throw both these guys into a really rough situation. Holy shit. There goes Sam Laporta. Oh. We are going to have to reach on a quarterback. Blake Corum, my dude. I wish I could have had the balls to wait on Jared Goff and see if he fell 14 picks after ADP. I just no, not going to happen. So I'm done at quarterback. It feels okay. There's no real way to backstack Caleb Williams. There's really, I mean, I could take Cole Kmet, but not going to do that. So we just have one stack with Caleb, Luther Burden. We have a double stack with Jared Goff, with Jamison Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs. We'll try to get Isaac Tesla late to really correlate this team, but we're not taking a third quarterback here, so we got to deal with what we have. Fuck yeah, I'm old enough, dildo. I look older than I am. I'm 38, so 100% Four Locos, man. And there's some knockoff shit that they still have for Four Locos that I've seen. My buddy Nico can't. He loves that shit. So yeah, I know. Schwaggin, someone would. I mean, Jared Goff's such a value this year. On safe, we did the safe player show. And Jared Goff's my number one because he has finished every year in underdog and half PPR scoring, like 4 for passing touchdown, underdog scoring, standard quarterback scoring as like quarterback 9. And every year it's 4,500 yards passing. It's 32 to 34 touchdowns. It's the rushing is nothing, but it doesn't matter when he's throwing 33 touchdowns and having, 260 yards a game. It's unreal. What's up, Kappa? I'm still on here, buddy. Math equations? No, I outsource that. I have a guy. I have a guy for that. He's also illiterate, so that's a big problem. Big problem.
Hey, you ever accidentally masturbate to young pictures of your mom?
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Kappa, how's your Cam Ward exposures going? Have you been drafting a lot? And the puppy's available now, so I'm sure you've done some of those. This man loves him some Cam Ward. We have Matt Stafford still available. That's a pretty nice fall there. Puka Nacua team's going to love that if he falls. Jordan Mason's ADP is really climbing right now. All right, 4 guys in the queue. It's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. Someone take Stafford so I don't feel so bad about reaching on Jared Goff. The Puka team is Budman. He should definitely take him. He has one quarterback. It's Drake May. There he is. He's gone. He took him, and he has both his quarterbacks with Week 11 bye. So, guys, just be forewarned. He's going to take a third quarterback, this guy, because he should. All right, 2 dudes in the queue. Montana is up. Montana needs a quarterback as well. And this might be Tyler Shuck. Oh, it's Jordan Mason. Nice pick. I would have loved him on this team. We can't do – okay, we're going to go with Concepcion, and we're going to go with George Kittle. It's an unstacked George Kittle, but got to do what you got to do. I can't really stack any of my tight ends anyway because, both of them are already gone with Loveland and Sam Laporta. So we'll take George Kittle 8 picks after ADP. Don't love it, but the receiver room's good. The running back room is rough. It's Gibbs and Jeremiah Love. So we're going to build this team really aggressive because we had to reach on Goff and probably take a bunch of handcuffs in this team. That's the only way this team's going to work. I'm not going to take guys I'm going to try to avoid taking guys like Dylan Sampson and some other pass-catching running backs like Tajay Spears. No. I'm going to go with elite upside guys that need an injury away. And it's a fine team, but without the elite stacks, I'm not really going to have. I have to really hope to get Isaac Tesla with pick 168. That's right around Tesla's ADP, right? It's right on Tesla's ADP. So that could help our team out a lot. That's really the last hope I have in the squad for stacking. So we're going to just stack some running backs here. We're fine with Kittle as a 1. We'll take some late tight ends and see how it happens, see what turns out. If you're familiar with Workaholics Swaggins, there's a great episode where it's the sports where they're betting on high school fucking football and shit, high school sports, where they fill up a bathtub full of like energy drink and like vodka. Maybe it is like a Four Loko drink they fill it up with, and they're just drinking it all night. Disgusting. But that's what we used to do in high school as well. And that's why that show is great, because they're like playing 24-year-olds. Like they act like they're fucking 16. Goated show, man. I don't think I have any Workaholics clips up anymore. I think I took them off for like more Sunny clips, because Sunny is my favorite show ever. But man, I do have a clip of Todd Monken. Here we go.
He can't masturbate. He can't make it come out.
He can't go left?
No, he can't go to his left. Can you go to your left?
Nah, nobody can. It's
No one
really
can.
hard, you know. It's funny though. There's other things I can do lefty. I can eat lefty. I can brush my teeth lefty.
There's a big difference. You need rotation. You need tempo. You need feel.
Season. I think you learn a lot. In fact, you learn a heck of a lot more when things aren't going well than when it is going well. And I learned a lot.
The best voice ever, man. So good. So fucking good. There goes Ferguson. There goes Likely. Okay, I was hoping to get one of those tight ends coming back. There goes Darnold with the Shaheed stack. Keaton Mitchell. Malik Willis, dude, I dig it. If you're having the best player to take in these drafts, man, if you're struggling with having stacks and you're kind of throwing in the towel there, Malik Willis is the best unstacked quarterback to have, because A, there's no one to stack with him, because besides Dulcich, it's like such a fucking coin flip. But these extreme rushing quarterbacks, their value comes with their legs, so like the stacking doesn't matter anyway. So if you're ever struggling to have stacks, Malik Willis is really the guy to take. Darnold's nice because you can get Torrey Horton late, you can get AJ Barner late, you can get Shaheed late. Most of these quarterbacks you can't, like Tyler Shuck, who is left, like Juwan Johnson and Devon Vele. It's not great, but you don't need to stack at all with Malik Willis. So I'm warming to Malik Willis. I'm a fan of Malik Willis. I cannot wait. I've been saying this for a while now. I cannot wait to bet Malik Willis week to week rushing props. I think they're going to set the first week at like 37.5 yards for Malik Willis. Dude, he's going to have that like with 4 minutes left in the fucking second quarter. Maybe even in the first quarter. Malik Willis is going to be running so fucking much this year. I don't like the season-long prop as much because injury risk, I don't think he's going to get benched. I really don't think he's going to get benched. But if he has like a soft tissue injury and the team has 2 wins, which I anticipate they do have in December, they're just going to shut him down and try to tank. That's why I don't like the season-long prop. It's at 500 yards, which is pretty low. I think he can get 500 yards rushing in 11 games, 45 a game. Makes sense. But in my big money leagues, my full PPR leagues, it's 4 for a passing touchdown. Dude, I'm going to have so much Malik Willis as my quarterback too, because he goes quarterback 19. I'm going to love it. But he doesn't need weapons, Hetzer. I mean, I wish he did as well. But yeah, he doesn't need weapons. I had an old intro with just the Castaway picture with Tom Hanks, and I just put Malik Willis's face on him, which some people might say is in poor taste, if you know what I'm talking about. But it's very, very accurate. It is kind of in poor taste, but you know what? I don't care.
Look at this. This is Laurence Olivier and Othello. Mm-hmm. And this is James Earl Jones. Now look at how close they look.
Look at that. James Earl Jones doing a great blackface.
James Earl Jones has a black face. He's a black man.
He's not black. James
of course
Earl
he's black.
He was Darth Vader.
Darth Vader was black? No, see, okay, there we go.
Darth Vader was not black. They took the mask off. He was white.
Jalen Tolbert is probably the one there. It's a rough room. I mean, Tutu Atwell is not really a real NFL receiver. I took a lot of Tutu Atwell last year as my last pick in best ball because I was taking Matt Stafford everywhere as like a back stack. And he had one game. Tutu had one game where he had that 70-yard touchdown, and that was the only game he hit my lineup. I was at like 18% on Tutu Atwell last year with my last round pick. There goes Tesla. Sean, you boned me, Sean. You boned me, bro. It's a good pick because I love Tesla. Bonage. We need some floor plays here, specifically a tight end. The receivers are fine, dude. I have 6 receivers. Nico, Burden, Jamison Williams, Marvin Harrison's my 4, Worthy, and Concepcion. I'm going to take one more receiver and be done with that. So I need to make up this running back room and the tight end spot. That's what I need. So we have one guy in here for sure we like. And we need one more running back. Damn. Brian Robinson went off the board. That's a good pick. That is a good pick. Those are the kind of guys I need in this squad for sure. All good, Sean. I'm just fucking with you, man. It probably wasn't going to make it all the way back to me, so it is what it is. You know what? It all evened out because I got my favorite player to draft right now, and it's TJ Hawkinson. So, uncorrelated, I don't care. And then we're just going to start taking high upside players I love. I could take Kamara. I'm shooting for the moon here. Give me the handcuff in Ray Davis. Better offense as well. So we need, let's see, one more running back. We have 4. We have 5. We need 6 running backs in this team. One more running back, one more wide receiver, one more tight end would give it would be a 2-6-7-3 build. That makes the most sense with what I have. I don't need an algorithm or a website to tell me what I need to do. Guys, if you look at the website and you look at the algorithm here, it tells me my best advancement rate is to have a 2-6-7-3 build. And if you multiply that by pi, you make the semifinals in 31% of the leagues. Oh, thank you, Flock. Appreciate that. Yeah, I can feel the draft out. I know what I need. We know what we need, right? We're all smarter than that. I forgot about the pi. The thing is, I didn't carry the 1, and I forgot about pi. The biggest problem I have with all that is if everyone is getting the same draft kit, is there an edge? Actually, there's not an edge because now everyone's drafting the same players and everyone's doing the same thing. Like there's a million ways to win best ball. Definitely a million ways to win redraft, that's for sure. But like, bro, I don't know, man. I respect all my community members, and there's all different skill levels of players here, experience for fantasy. They don't need to be their handheld to these things. Like we watch entertainment and like, the knowledge will come in terms of like some of the stuff you're dropping and some of the players you like and reasons why. But like holding hands, those are the people I guess that are watching that show. But wild. But apparently those are the shows that get all the views for whatever reason, and it is fine. I'm going to keep on doing my grassroots thing and just grinding and making people money the proper way and telling people to draft TJ Hawkinson in every single best ball draft. Unless I am in the draft, then don't take TJ Hawkinson because he's mine. Other than that, though, you can have him wherever you want. He's pretty cheap now in general, like in best ball and in real life. He will come to your house. He'll do a private dance. He's hurting right now in his career. Hence why he's going tight end 22. So algorithm can't say it. And none of these guys talk about TJ at all. I think I don't want to say it because I'm going to draft him here. I have another tight end that's really undervalued too. I don't understand it based on the depth chart. We need one more running back and another tight end. We'll take our last wide receiver last pick. So I got to put this pick in the algorithm real quick. Make sure it's a fucking fair pick. Oh, that's not it. Okay, never mind. We're good. Damn, Pat Freiermuth. Nice pick. That's who I'm talking about. Pat Freiermuth, dude, is Shamrock. No, not Gesicki. Only Gesicki if it's a stack. My pick is Freiermuth and Dulcich are 2 guys I love late. And Braylon Allen's the one I want here. And then I like Cade Otton as well. Now, Dulcich has the same buy as Hawkinson. He's my 3rd tight end, so I'm not worried about that. Kittle should be back for sure by week 6. I think Kittle plays week 1, which is wild to think about. Tearing your Achilles in the NFL playoffs and you're 33 years old. But George Kittle's built differently, guys. And I hope he doesn't come back too early where he's a shell of his former self. All I hope, though, is that when he comes back, let's call it week 1, week 3, that Kyle Shanahan, who can't help himself with the CMC thing and all the other stuff, don't use George Kittle on every snap. Do not use him blocking. He's going to be on the field blocking for sure. But if he comes out and plays George Kittle 93% of the snaps week 1, I'm going to lose my shit. Like, Jake Tunges is fine there, as he's not a great blocker, but he's a fine tight end. Let's give Kittle 63% the first week, then 68%. By week 10, let's get George Kittle back to his normal workload. But Kyle Shanahan cannot help himself, man. And I hope he learns his lesson because he has just run his players into the ground. There's a lot of freaky stuff going on there with San Fran's injuries. We've seen it. A lot of people say the power substation. I don't believe that shit. But the biggest thing is that Kyle Shanahan runs his team like Tom Thibodeau ran the Bulls. Give your guys a little bit of break. Not so much hard practices. Tom Thibodeau was like the hard practice stuff with the Bulls. But, like, he just doesn't give his guys a break. And a guy like George Kittle, CMC, they're going to want to be out there. You got to save your players from themselves. And Kyle Shanahan has yet to ever do that. So I really hope he does because I'm rooting for the Niners this year. This is it for them. Like, Brock Purdy's fine. He's going to be a good franchise quarterback. But this is really it for this group of guys. Trent Williams, Nick Bosa, CMC. This is it. This is the 1-year window. And unfortunately, they're in the same division as the defending champions and then the Rams. The Rams are fucking building a Golden State Warriors style team. It's rough. For the whole NFC, it's rough. But you know what? They are one Matt Stafford back injury or any injury away from being, still a good team, but they're not the favorites if something happens to Matt Stafford. Ty Simpson is not ready for the NFL. So if they think Ty Simpson's coming in this year, good luck, guys. I can't wait to bet Ty Simpson's interception props if he comes and starts a game. Smash the over, bro. Smash it. Smash it, tap it. We need a receiver. Let's make sure there's bye. I only have 6. So what's the bye situation like? 8, 10, 6, 14, 5, 11. No repeat buys. The whole board's open to me at wide receiver. I got to put this in my Brandon Ayuk's available. I got to put this into my algorithm real quick, and we'll see what happens. What does the algorithm say? Oh, hell yeah, dude. 3 awesome studs here. I have not taken a receiver since round 10. I'm looking at it right now. I have not taken a receiver since Concepcion. Holy shit. That's some wild stuff. And if Ted Hurst is there, this is the easiest pick ever. Last pick of the fucking draft, Ted Hurst available. If not, we'll take Keon Coleman or Torrey Horton. Totally fine with either of those guys. We got Ted Hurst with the last pick. That's pretty good. All right, draft grades, guys. This is going to be a very busy segment. A through F, okay? A through F, draft grades. Let us know what you think. Let me switch the tab here. And we're going to start with my squad. I had the first pick. We go in order here. So picking at the 1 hole, we have Caleb Williams, Jared Goff at quarterback, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, Woody Marks, Isaiah Pacheco, Ray Davis, and Braylon Allen. With Nico, Luther Burden, Jamison Williams, Marvin Harrison, Xavier Worthy, Casey Concepcion, and Ted Hurst. With George Kittle, TJ Hawkinson, and Greg Dulcich. I don't grade my own teams, guys. This is up to you. Give me a grade for the squad. I'll give you the correlation we have. We have Caleb Williams with Luther Burden. That's it. We have Jared Goff with Gibbs, Pacheco, and Jamison Williams. It's not the most correlated team in the world. That's why I went really high upside with the running back handcuffs, right? I don't love Pacheco with Gibbs. I think that more to sit and go in a tournament, but I feel like he was the best player available. Gives me some insurance for Gibbs going down. Again, I prefer it would be somebody else. It limits my upside a little bit, but I think I did what I could do here. Not stacked enough. Shamrock says B. I do like the receiver room, though. Nico, Burden, Williams, and Marvin is my top 4. This is a really good spot for Worthy as a 5. Mike, your buddy man. Okay, I can give you a grade, my dude, if you want to wait around. Anthony says C+. Fair. Again, I don't grade my own teams. I think I did okay. Both quarterbacks, I like that. That's good. Both quarterbacks, same grade. Still good, maybe B+, and Keith. Okay, we'll move on to Montana's squad. We have Tyler Shuck, Malik Willis, and Geno Smith. well built for waiting. I do like this quarterback room. Bijan, Montgomery, Corum, Mason, Jordan James, Devonta Smith, Devontae Adams, Jordan Tyson, Quentin Johnson, Michael Pittman, Omar Cooper, Ryan Flournoy, and Antonio Williams, with Brock Bowers and Dalton Schultz. This is a really good team for a Brock Bowers team. Look, he got Bowers 2 picks after ADP. Correlation-wise, what do you got? Tyson, Cooper. I would have really liked you to have, I was telling you don't have to stack Malik Willis. I would have really liked you to have a Greg Dulcich on this team to really put it over the top. Bowers and Dulcich with the correlation you have with Malik Willis would have been great. That being said, man, this is a pretty solid team. I love your top 2 receivers. I'm not a big Tyson guy, but it's correlated. Quentin Johnson, you got some risky younger guys than Quentin Johnson, but Pittman's a nice floor play. Cooper's a rookie, but I like Flournoy. Williams is a rookie. It's a really nice balance, man. I'm going to go solid. I'm going to go B minus in this team. I think B minus seems pretty fair. Although I do like this quarterback room when you have 3. I think you built this team pretty well. I think the build is better than the team, but it's correlated enough. I'll go B minus in the squad. I think that's pretty fair. Let's move to Shamrock squad here. Pick him for the 3-0. He has a 3-5-7-3 build. Dak Prescott, Bo Nix, and Aaron Rodgers, ETN, DeAndre Swift, Stevenson, Rashad White, and Jaden Blue. Jamar Chase, George Pickens, Jalen Waddle, Romeo Doubs, Travis Hunter, Jalen Naylor, Pat Bryant, Laporta, Jawan Johnson, Pat Fryermuth. Well fucking built team, Shamrock. Shamrock's a veteran because this is an experienced players team. In terms of correlation with Dak, you're sitting with Jaden Blue, George Pickens, and that's it. With Bo Nix, you were sitting with Jalen Waddle, Pat Bryant, and then Pat Fryermuth with Aaron Rodgers. Dude, this is a very safe team, a very well-built team. I dig this squad. I think this is a solid B. I think this is a team I would be very happy to put out there as my own. I think the upside's a little limited. You also have ETN, which you don't have Shuck, never mind. It's a very, very safe team. This is there's no weakness in this team. I'm trying to look what the weakest spot is. It's not running back because Rashad White's your 4. It's not receiver because you have Waddle as your 3. It is receiver. Okay, so receiver's your weak spot. But the upside there with Hunter, Naylor, Bryant, you're not going to have to start a lot of 4 receivers. So, yeah. I dig it. It is very safe. That is a good call. Better chance to advance than win, but I agree. I don't think it has enough stacks, but it's a pretty good team. It's a savvy team, right? You look at this team. Obviously, Shamrock knows what he's doing. Maybe it didn't fall the way he wanted it to perfectly with the stacks, but this team, this was not just random picks, and I could see that clearly in Shamrock's team. Buddy Man, is Buddy Man in here? Did he say he was in here? Buddy Man. Yeah, Buddy Man. Okay. All right, buddy. Drake May, Matt Stafford, and Baker Mayfield. So he had to take the 3rd quarterback because of the Stafford fell too far for you not to take him. The problem is when you do that, you can't punt week 11 at quarterback. So you're too heavy at quarterback, but the value you got on both your quarterbacks that I think are correlated with your team, very great, almost too good at quarterback. Kyron Williams, J.K. Dobbins, Keaton Mitchell, Sean Tucker, Katron Allen, James Conner, Puka, A.J. Brown, Terry McLaurin, Parker Washington, Ricky Pearsall, and Juwan Jennings with Loveland, Hunter Henry, and Terrence Ferguson. This team is stacked to the bejesus. This is a tournament team. This is an aggressive team. I wish you didn't have to take Baker Mayfield. If Drake May and Matt Stafford had different buys, this team is in the A range because that's enough at quarterback, but you were forced to take Baker. I think you should have just waited and taken Geno Smith. Or I know it sucks. Week 11 is risky. Does Geno still have his job? Does Brissett still have his job? You couldn't have taken either of the Falcons quarterbacks. They have Week 11 bye. Someone later, Bryce Young. But the running back room is risky, but that's how you win tournaments. So I dig this. I wish you had another receiver, but you're buying. I love your top 3. Terry McLaurin, I'm so high on Terry McLaurin this year. He's a number 2 receiver, not a 3. It's a tournament running back room, right? He's banking on Keaton Mitchell having a role, J.K. Dobbins staying healthy, Sean Tucker he had 7 touchdowns last year, no work. Katron Allen carving out a role there, and then Trey Benson getting released, and James Conner having a role. Even if it's 7 touches, right? pairing it together till the end. I'm going to give this a B- because of the quarterback situation, but I'm going to give you like a B- plus because I appreciate what you did here. And it's in the puppy. It's balls to the wall. I do appreciate it. I just wish the quarterback room wasn't too heavy. We have Jedi squad here. Maybe Jedi has a stack this team. Let's see. Brock Purdy, Jackson Dart, CJ Stroud. Again, oh man, these guys all have week 8 buys, Jedi. That is a bad situation. You're getting 0 week 8, which, isn't the end of the world. In a sit and go, I hate that more than in a tournament, but that's a big problem. McCaffrey, Kenneth Walker, Bucky Irving, Tony Pollard, and Jalen Warren. Fucking A+ running back room, brother. Olave, Garrett Wilson, Matthew Golden, Jaden Higgins, Trey Harris, Malik Washington, Tank Dell, with likely Sadiq and Cade Otton. So you have a big issue week 8. You have 3 wide receivers with week 8 buys. You have McCaffrey. Okay, that's only 1 running back. I got to go C just because of the quarterback situation. Like, all in the same buy, you're losing 25 points right there. Taking the third guy with an 8 buy, you got to take somebody else, right? You got to take even a scrub like Brissett or something. That being said, this team's great. Like, I love this team, but it's too much at quarterback for one, and also you're going to get 0 points week 8. That might be enough to kind of to tank your team and not even make the playoffs. So I don't know if you noticed that, or sometimes it just happens. When you take 3 quarterbacks, you don't expect them all to have the same bye. But it does happen. LOL squad here. Yeah, that's probably fair, Mike. It is, again, it's tough to do this in grade. I don't want to say anything. And I've given some rough grades to people on the show. I try to always look at it with a positive lens. And typically I grade builds over players because, again, this is the weather. Like, outside of a few guys I'm very confident in, I can't tell you, like, if it's a good or bad pick. I could go off ADP, and I can go off some things what I think, but, like, build is more important. In this case, that build is bad. So maybe C-. Let's go C-. Mike says D. We have LOL squad picking the 7 hole, 2493. Justin Herbert, Kyler Murray at quarterback, well built there. JT, Marion Hampton, Josh Jacobs, and Travion Henderson. Okay, I'm on board with this team already. He's light at quarterback, but he's buying it on Kyler Murray. Only 2 quarterbacks. Only 4 running backs with Henderson as your 4. He's got to have some wide receivers here to fill out the depth. Roma Dunze, DK Metcalf, Wandale, Shakir, Boston, Debo, Bernard, Ridley, and Jacoby Lane. Trey McBride, Jake Ferguson, and Mike Gesicki. Man, it's wild to say that you have 9 receivers. I think you needed 1 more because you don't need a 5th running back. Mike Gesicki should not be on this team. There's no reason Gesicki's – you have McBride, you have Ferguson. Same buy. There it is. Same buy. But I would rather take the 0 at tight end than I would at quarterback because week 14, Gesicki might get you 4 points. He might get 2 for 14. You know what I mean? 2 for 18, which is 3.8 points. Not even. That's 2.8 points. I see why you did it. The bias you got you right there. You got really good value on Ferguson. That's why you took him. But in Jacoby Lane, you don't have Lamar. Not a lane guy out of USC. You needed 1 more receiver. But I love what you did here. I think you have enough receivers. I wanted 1 more for an A grade. Debo should definitely exceed his ADP when he goes somewhere, like the Colts, for instance. And then Bernard and Ridley are a nice combo of a young guy with upside. And then Ridley, by the way, guys, Calvin Ridley, 650 yards is over under in Vegas right now. So Vegas is expecting him to be much better than where you're drafting him. It's a fine team. I'm going to go B+. Even with the bye week situation, I'm going B+ because this is a banger of a team. This is an aggressive team. The top of this team, quarterbacks and running backs, is pure bliss. And then it falls apart a little bit, but you do have Trey McBride. I'm going B to B+ in this team. We are going to Swaggin. Jaden Daniels and Patrick Mahomes. Baishal Tootin, Rico Dotto, Kenny Gainwell, Tyrone Tracy, Tyler Algier, Brian Robinson, Mike Washington, Ollie Gordon, Taj Brooks. Hold on a second. 9 running backs, brother. Whoa. St. Brown, Rice, Flowers, Ladd, Jerry, Judy, Travis Kelce, and Chikakonkwo. So I'm fine with the tight end room. This is Taj Brooks, Ollie Gordon. Definitely should not be on this team. 2-7-7-2 would have been fine. 2-7-7-2 I'm fine with. The 9 running backs, you have Tootin and Dowdle. You're going to be starting 3 every week with this build. Even though you have actually flex appeal there. Somehow it's actually not as bad as you would think with the build, because this is just not a – Flock would have a fucking heart attack if he saw this shit. Well, you know what? My algorithm says if you take more than 8 running backs, your advancement rate is 0.04. I'm going to give it a solid C, even with the wonky build. Too much there. But the quarterbacks are fine. And he did wait at running back. So it's like he kind of needed some of them. You could maybe make an argument for 8 running backs. This is just too much. This is too much, Swaggins. I think 7 running backs is plenty. You needed some shots at wide receiver. Because as much as I love your receiver room, if you have one injury, it's really rough. But yeah, it is elite everywhere but running back. That's why I'm going to give it a solid C, even with the build. The build is like an F, but it could have been an A. I just don't. Ollie Gordon, Taj Brooks, bro. Like, Ollie Gordon's competing for the second job there in Miami, whatever that means. And Taj Brooks is, again, competing with Samaje Perine. So in general, you didn't need them. And also, what are they, even if they're anything? So that's a little bit too much for me, Dildo. I love saying your name, but I would just take 7. I think 7 is plenty at running back. And although your receivers are straight, they're very, very straight. It's a good call, man. All right. I mean, I understand that weird builds and weird stuff like that can work. I just would want to play a little safer and maybe drop one of those running backs. I would drop 2 of those running backs. I've never seen anything like that either, man. But actually, the way he breaks it down, it's not tanked, right? It's just, I would have taken 6 running backs, maybe 7. 7 is I would never take more than 7 because the most you could start is 3. And I know in this team, you're only going to start 3 receivers most likely, even though you actually have the talent to start 4. It's just bye weeks and injuries. I understand you're going for ultimate upside. Unfortunately, Taj Brooks and Ollie Gordon, I actually do like Ollie Gordon, but he averaged 3.3 yards. It was less than that, 2.8 yards per carry last year. You know what? I think that A-Chain's going to get shut down, so maybe that. I'm just saying, not individual players. The build's a little wonky. Let's go to Keith's squad, Super Beast, Joe Burrow and Jordan Love, James Cook, Chase Brown, Jonathan Brooks, Tank Bigsby, love that pick, Emmett Johnson. So, God, the Jonathan Brooks ADP is just out of control. I mean, he got him after ADP. It's just out of control. But quarterback room solid. Running back room is pretty balanced there. I love Bigsby as a 4. Higgins, Evans, Watson, Sutton, Jaden Reed, Coker, super late for Coker. Zach Branch and Jalen Knoll with Dallas Goedert, Rondé Gatson, and David Njoku. You have, man, I really wish you had Justin Herbert with both those guys there. But, dude, I think this is a pretty balanced team. What do you guys think? I would probably say C+ to B-, maybe a little higher. What's the correlation here? Joe Burrow with T. Higgins. That's it. You have Chase Brown and Chase Brown. Okay. Jordan Love. You have Christian Watson and Jaden Reed. All right. Solid B, bro. Solid B. I don't love the Gaston and Njoku thing, but I guess it kind of hedges you a little bit. What's going on, Cruz? We're almost 3 hours and 10 minutes into the stream. How you doing? What are you doing up so late? We like this team. Pretty good team from Keith, Super Beast. We love you, Keith. Again, next week, Keith's going to be joining us. Keith is a fanatic in the Patreon. He's going to be joining us for a show live. Can't wait to see him. Sean's team. This has been a long draft grade segment. Josh Allen, Bryce Young, Jacoby Brissett, Saquon, Price, Monungai, Aaron Jones, Tajay Spears with CeeDee Lamb, Emeka Ibuka, DJ Moore, Michael Wilson, Trey Tucker, Tesla, and Tavian Wicks with Kraft, Kincaid, and Michael Mayer. I think with Josh Allen, my rule of thumb is only take 2 quarterbacks, even if it's a guy like Bryce Young. If it's a guy like Brissett, maybe you can go 3. I'm just not in a tournament, especially. I'm going just 2 quarterbacks. And I think that the Michael Mayer pick, I do love Michael Mayer. Like, I love Michael Mayer. But Tucker, Kraft, and Kincaid is more than enough. So the build here is just not ideal. But I will say Michael Wilson's a fine forward. Trey Tucker, Tesla, and Wicks. I love all those players. Running back room, I don't love. I don't love Price as a 2. I'm not a Price guy. Big Monungai fan. Aaron Jones is a good pick for this team because Price might start slow. It's wild to say that Charbonnet's probably going to be out and price might start slow. That's just my opinion. But Tajay Spears, you got some PPR guys there in Jones and Spears that kind of give you some weekly points there. I just think the team is better than the build. I don't like the build. The build's a C-. The team is a B- because I like some of the players and some of the stacks you have here. I just wish the build was better. I think Jacoby Brissett was a luxury pick. You don't need him. You don't need Michael Mayer. I think you go with two quarterbacks, 2 tight ends. You put one more running back in this team, one more wide receiver on this team, and it's a B+. Let's go to Spurs, last draft grade, last but not least. We have Lamar, Daniel Jones, and Mendoza, Genty, Derrick Henry, Javonte Williams, and Alvin Kamara. Tournament running back build. Carnell Tate, Brian Thomas, Jordan Addison, Alec Pierce is your 4. Jacoby Myers, Stephon Diggs, Adonai Mitchell, Rashad Bateman, and Jack Bash. I love Jack Bash. Harold Fannin and Mark Andrews. Dude, this is a good wide receiver room. Starting out with Tate is rough, but Thomas, Addison, Pierce, Jacoby Myers, and Diggs. Love me some Adonai Mitchell. Big fan of Bateman late. I like Jack Bash. So I love the players you took. I love the aggressive running back room here with the top 3 studs. And then Alvin Kamara to give you some weekly floor if something happens and during bye weeks. Because you do have 2 running backs with week 13 buys with Genty and Derrick Henry. So you'll need Kamara that week. That's a little bit of an issue. But quarterback room's great. I think this is fair to take 3 with Lamar because Lamar's not Josh Allen with the injury concerns. And Mendoza is such a good value late. You don't need him to start early in the year. So another good team, man. Another good team. This is another solid B. I think we all had really good teams. Even the Swaggins who had all those running backs. Like anyone else try to draft an 8 running back team and get a C grade. It's just not happening. So at least not for me. I'm a very big stickler on the build. If you have more than 6 running backs, your advancement rate is only 4.1%. Thank you, Flock. Appreciate your input there, buddy. But hell yeah, man. Great show. We almost did 3 hours and 12 minutes. Actually short for us. Usually I'm going 4 hours, but I do have a long day tomorrow. Grilling, drinking, concert. I'll probably be on around. Oh, I didn't see that we had Fantasy Dog in here. What's up, Fantasy Dog? Sorry, buddy. We are getting off. 29th like. Appreciate you, dude. 31 likes. That's pretty good. Tomorrow we'll probably be on around noon to do a draft. Again, no show tomorrow night. It's a rare night off because I'm going to be in the city watching 311 just bust in my ears, dude. Just bust all in them. It'd be dripping. It'd be fucking great. And again, Monday, like every night, 10 p.m., guys. Tune in at 10 p.m. You'll see me on here with guests, drafting, doing segments. And usually we draft after the segments, 3 or 4 hours every single night. Thank you, guys. If anyone's interested in supporting the show, there's a million ways to support. Subscribing is good. Watching is good. Liking the video is good. Also, joining the Patreon's huge. And joining the community. Get in the Discord. Join these fine people you see in here all the time. Join. It's pretty cheap. And you're supporting me. And it's also a great way to just get in the community. Wealth of knowledge. If you like to bet, why the hell not? Get in there. Make some money. And I am at your disposal for any fantasy questions, dynasty stuff, as well as all the other co-hosts. So love you guys. Appreciate everybody. What a great show. We did 4 drafts in the stream. So maybe we'll see you tomorrow afternoon. If not, we'll probably see you Monday or maybe in the future. If not, sorry I didn't catch your attention. A lot of other shows to tune into, for sure, like other programs. They're not going to, make you laugh like this one.
What is happening here?
I haven't any idea, honestly.
I'm giving Frank a handy under the table.
That is true. Look, Snail, back off, because you're just mashing it now. It's not...
For God's sakes, Gail.
Mom, I'm sexually active now. Get over it.
You're 33 years old. You're supposed to be sexually active. You're not supposed to be fondling your uncle under a table.
Whoa, we're not blood related.
All right, I'm out of here. Love your life. Stay positive and respect each other. We'll see you tomorrow.
You just seem like a good dude. I thought I'd see if you wanted to grab a beer, that's all. I'm glad you called. We get home safe, Pistol.
You got it, Jobin.
I'm sorry, what? Nothing. Oh, what'd you say?
I don't know. You nicknamed me Pistol, and I just called you Jobin. It means nothing. I'm drunk. I'm gonna call a cab.